All right, good evening, everyone. This is Nitin Ramachandra from the Nitin Sports Trust and our media, Jack of all trades. But tonight is going to be Jason's show on the World Mania Entertainment Show, as he will be calling the New York Mets, his team, against the San Francisco Giants. Um, the game starts at 9:05. There you go. We hear Evan in the background.
Evan, shut up. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Evan is calling the Yankee game right now. He's going what kind of insane.
We got double guys. We got double action in the Pittsburgh household. So there you go. But they always do a great job. But shout out to Evan and Jason. But But Jason, yeah, go ahead and obviously you have the lineups ready for the Mets and the Giants, and why announce the lineups for both teams.
Yep. All right. So starting off with my Mets here, leading off playing shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Batting second, playing third base is Bo Bichette. Batting third, DHing is Jorge Polanco. Batting cleanup, playing right field is Brett Beatty. Batting fifth, playing first base is Mark Vientos. Batting sixth, playing left field is Jared Young. Batting seventh, playing second base is Marcus Semien. Batting eighth, playing center field is Carson Bench. And batting ninth, catching is Luis Torrens. And pitching for the Mets tonight is Clay Holmes. Now for the San Francisco Giants. Leading off, the shortstop, Willie Adames. Batting second, the DH, Rafael Devers. Batting third, playing left field is Heliot Ramos. Batting cleanup, playing second base is Luis Ariz. Batting fifth, playing third base is Matt Chapman. Playing right field, batting sixth is Jung-Ho Lee. Batting seventh, playing center field is Harrison Bader. Batting eighth, catching is Patrick Bailey. And batting ninth, playing first base is Gerard Encarnacion. And starting for the Giants tonight is Lyndon Roop.
So Jason, what are your thoughts so far in this series? Obviously, you guys lost Juan Soto for a little bit with a hamstring injury yesterday, but just looking at the series, just what can the Mets improve on and do better? I mean, they're 4-4 right now. They're up and down, inconsistent, but what needs to be better in order to get over the hump and obviously be the team that you're expected to be?
Oh yeah, so for sure. I think this team needs to be more consistent on the offensive end. The pitching has been good so far. I've liked what the starters have given us lengthwise. But overall, it's going to come down to the offense. If the offense is not good, they're not going to win consistently. So they got to score enough runs, give the pitchers enough run support so they can go out there and dominate. So I feel like that'll be a great asset to this team if the offense can just go out there and be consistent every night. But that's what I think this team needs.
Obviously, what do you Clay Holmes is pitching today? From his previous, I haven't seen his starts yet, but from his previous starts, how long has he been going?
He's been going around 5 to 6 innings.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might need him to go more, depending how many. But it should be interesting what Carlos Mendoza does and the rest of the coaching staff does when it comes to Holmes. But for me, when it comes to the Mets, I mean, the offense needs to be more consistent. I think Bo Bichette, obviously, he's struggling a little bit, so he needs to pick it up. And also like Marcus Semien and the rest of the hitters, they have to start picking up. I expect Lindor to do some stuff, but he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, no, you're right. Especially about Marcus Semien. Last night he did go 3 for 4. He had a home run and an RBI single. So I like this. I like that out of Semien. But overall, he needs to be more consistent. I also feel like Lindor, like you said, he needs to be more consistent as well. Especially as a leadoff guy, he needs to set the tone more, get on base, get the rally going. Also, another guy I feel like who needs to be better is Jorge Polanco. Yeah. I know he's adjusting so far pretty well to his new team, but overall he has to do a better job of getting on base as well as his first base defense. I know he's new at first base; he's still getting his reps there, but he's got to start improving now that the beginning of the season is still it's still early, but he's got to improve there. So
yeah, real quick before you start calling the game, what are your thoughts on Carson Bench? Carson Bench so far in his young. I mean, in his young career.
I like Carson Bench so far. I really do. I think he's going to be a great player. He's doing a great job so far at battling. His plate discipline is pretty good. Um, as you can probably hear Evan calling a home run right now, but I don't know. I don't know who hit that. Do you know who hit that, Nissan?
I'm checking right now. I think it's.
Oh, he just said Bellinger.
Oh, okay, Ballinger. Yep.
So good for Cody Bellinger there. But yeah, back to Carson Bench. I feel that Bench is great so far at his plate discipline. I feel that the one thing he needs to work at is his swinging out of the zone. He needs to not chase those sliders out of the zone. But other than that, I think he's doing a great job so far.
Yep. They're taking the field.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Guys, everybody, please tune in here. Show support for Jason and subscribe to both channels. You see the QR codes on the screen. They will take you to both to this channel and also the NY Yankee Mania channel. So please subscribe, like, show support as Jason is about to call the Mets and Giants game. And Bellinger just hit a home run, guys, for the Yankees. So big. That's huge.
Yep. As first pitch Francisco Lindor is underway, and that first pitch is right down the middle for a called strike. As Lindor is already laughing and finds it very funny that the first pitch was a strike.
Okay, I'm going to lead this up to Jason. Jason, we'll see you later.
All right, Nathan, take care. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing on this Saturday night? 1-1 to Lindor, outside. 2-1. We got Mets and Giants here on the Saturday night. Landon Roop so far 3 pitches. Lindor's up. The 2-1 pitch. Lindor is fouled back. 94 mile per hour fastball from Landon Roop there, as it is now 2-2 on the captain. Mets won last night. Giants won on Thursday night. Mets won last night. So far the series is even at 1-1. 2-2 pitches fouled away. As Lindor looks like he cracked his bat right there. And yep, he did. So he's going to get a new bat. Count is 2-2. We are in the top of the first. No score. And so far the series is tied 1-1. As we are having a 4-game series in San Francisco. And Mets trying to take a 2-1 series lead heading into tomorrow. 2-2 pitch is right down the middle, called strike 3. Roop gets Lindor looking at a backdoor sweeper, looked like there. And there was one away in the first. So that will bring up Bo Bichette, batting second tonight, hitting 194. The first pitch from Roop is outside. 1-0 on Bo Bichette. Bichette last night had 3 hits, including a RBI single in the first inning, as well as the 7th inning. 1-0 pitch is right down the middle, 95 mile per hour fastball from Roop there. It is 1-1 on Bo. 1-1 pitch, Roop delivers, and that is right down the middle again. So the Mets got to, come on, you got to swing the bat at these pitches. Cannot look at these pitches right down the middle of the plate and just not swing. 1-2 pitch to Bichette is outside. It is now 2-2. 2-2 count on Bo Bichette, hitting 194 so far in this early season. 2-2, Roop deals. Bichette lines that one down the right field line, and that is fair, I believe. Yep. That is going to go into the corner. Jung Ho Lee picks it up. And now it is apparently a foul ball. It looked like it was fair, but I guess that was just foul down the right field line. Yep, that was just foul. So it is still a 2-2 count on Bo. Excuse me there, guys. Still getting over this stupid cold. I'm better now, but don't mind me if I cough a little bit. 2-2 on Bo. Roop fires, and that is way inside. That slider missed inside at 77 miles per hour. It is now a full count on Bo. Let's go, Bo. Let's get on base. Do what you do best. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night, great weekend, happy holiday weekend. 3-2 to Bo. The pitch is lined, foul down the first base line. So we'll do the 3-2 again. The goal should just be to get Roop's pitch count as high as possible, get him to throw as many pitches as possible. 3-2 pitch to Bo once again is swung and missed. He was late swinging at that fastball, and he blew it right by him at 94 miles per hour, so they're now 2 away. Nobody on in the first. And now coming up will be DHing tonight, Jorge Polanco. So not a good offensive start for the Mets early on here, as you would like to see them get some base runners on. First pitch to Polanco is grounded foul right by home plate. It is 0-1. Polanco so far is hitting 174, 1 RBI, 582 OPS. He is hitless in this series as he is 0 for 4. So Polanco is trying to get on the board here with a hit in the series. Let's see if he can do that. Roop at 15 pitches so far in this first inning. The 0-1 pitch to Polanco is grounded foul once again. I believe that went off of his leg. So it is now 0-2 on Jorge Polanco. Former Mariner, former Minnesota Twin, all-around good player. 0-2 pitch. Polanco calls timeout. That was a late timeout from Polanco there, but the umpire gives it to him, and we'll have a brief delay, but we'll get back right back to action momentarily. All right, 0-2 pitch to Polanco. Roop deals, and that is called strike 3 on the outside corner. Gets Polanco looking at a fastball that is caught on the outside corner, and going to the bottom of the first, no score. Giants coming up. So once again, hope everybody's having a great Saturday night here. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. Yep, everybody, please do that. You see the QR code. The QR code is for you guys to scan. It makes it a lot easier if you guys scan that. It will take you right to the channel, so you can like, subscribe. You can do anything you want. You can hit the notification bell, which will notify you guys every time we go live here, so that you guys can check us out. So thank you guys once again for being here. Really, really appreciate the support here on this channel, as well as NYK Mania, Ken, Yankees Ugly Truth. Obviously, Nathan does a great job with his channel. Sean Browning with his history channel. The new Loudmouth Sports Talk with Quinn Copels, the former Jet, former New York Jet player. Nathan does a great job with that show. And yeah, guys, please like and subscribe everywhere, as well as the Hardcore Sports Network with Mitch Koski. He does a great job calling college basketball games, Philadelphia 76ers games. So, guys, please check him out as well. And yeah, guys, thanks a lot for being here. As now they're showing the Giants lineup, which Clay Holmes will be facing. The hitters in the Giants lineup that I am most afraid of are Luis Arraez and Rafael Devers, and as well as Jung Ho Lee. I feel that those are the top 3 hitters that I am most afraid of, who always kill the Mets, who always do damage. Those guys know how to hit. So if I was Clay Holmes, I would be careful of those 3 especially, and we'll see how he fares out tonight. As Willie Adames will lead off, first pitch from Clay Holmes is right down the middle for a called strike. Adames hitting .226 this season with 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 660 OPS. 0-1 pitch to Adames. Clay Holmes deals, and that is swung and fouled back. It is 0-2. 0-2 count on Willie Adames, scoreless in the bottom of the first inning. Mets did not score in the top of the first. They went down 1-2-3. Clay Holmes deals the 0-2 pitch, and that is low. Missed with that fastball at 94 miles per hour. It is 1-2. One-two count on Willie Adames leading off for the Giants tonight. Clay Holmes deals the 1-2, and that is outside. Missed with the curveball that time at 82 miles per hour. It is 2-2 now on Willie. Clay Holmes last year against the Giants did okay. 2-2 pitch. Clay Holmes fires, and that is grounded foul down the third base line. Bo Bichette will pick that one up and throw it to the ball boy or ball girl. It is 2-2 still. It is now 2-2, excuse me. 2-2 on Willie Adames leading off tonight for the Giants. 2-2 pitch. Clay Holmes sets and deals, and that is swung on. Grounded down the third base line. That will be fair, I believe. Yep, that one's fair. No, that is foul. I believe that was a late foul call. That was called just foul down the third base line as they're showing a replay, and it was clearly foul. I thought it was fair at first because Bo picked it up and threw it over to first, but it was indeed foul. So we'll do the 2-2 pitch once again. Holmes so far at 6 pitches here tonight. 2-2 on Willie Adames. Clay Holmes at 6 pitches so far. As we're showing Nolan McLean and David Peterson in the Mets dugout. As there's a timeout called by Willie Adames, so momentarily we'll have the 2-2 pitch once again. Clay Holmes deals the 2-2, and that is just low. I feel that we should challenge that. Tap the head, Alvarez. Come on. Or not challenging, as it looked like it just caught the bottom of the zone, but the umpire said it was a little low, so it is now 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Clay Holmes deals, and that is inside for ball 4. So after not getting the 2-2 pitch called strike, Clay Holmes walks the leadoff hitter, and the Giants will have runner on first with nobody out to start their bottom half of the inning. Showing the Mets defense, Jared Young playing left, Benj at center, Beatty at right, Bichette, Lindor, Simeon Vientos in the infield, and catching is Luis Torrens. So here's Rafael Devers hitting 226 early on this season. First pitch from Holmes to Devers is low for a ball. It is 1-0. Come on, Clay. Settle into this game. Come on. Got to throw strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Clay Holmes to Devers. This one is outside. It is 2-0. 2-0 on Rafael Devers, the former Red Sox. Got traded to the Giants last year before the trade deadline. Holmes so far 10 pitches. The 2-0 pitch. Clay Holmes sets and deals, and that is swung on. Hit to right field, but right at Brett Beatty, the right fielder. So there is one away in the bottom of the first. Beatty did not have to move on that one. He just stood there and made the line drive catch, and there was one away. So now coming up for the Giants is Heliot Ramos. Ramos playing left field for the Giants tonight. As they're showing Soto in the dugout, he is obviously out tonight. Hope he is better. Hope he is back and better soon. First pitch to Ramos is way outside for a ball. It is 1-0. Juan Soto obviously day-to-day right now. He could be put on the IL, but right now it's a wait-and-see game. 1-0 is fouled away. Yep, fouled away by Heliot Ramos. It is now 1-1. Heliot Ramos this season so far batting .226, no home runs, 2 RBIs, .531 OPS. He's 3 for 9 in this series. Holmes at 13 pitches so far. 1-1 to Heliot Ramos. And this pitch is right down the middle for a called strike. Nice 87 mile per hour. I believe that was that didn't look like a fastball. I believe that was a slider that curved into that strike zone there. So it is now 1-2 on Ramos. 1-2 pitch from Clay to Ramos is check swing, and he went around. Umpire says he went around at first. Yep, he did go around. Yep. So Ramos is walking back to the dugout, and that is a strike. That is Clay Holmes' first strikeout of the night. There are now 2 away in the bottom of the first. Nice off the plate pitch there by Holmes, getting Ramos to bite at. So now there are 2 away. So that'll bring up Luis Ariz, the Giants' second baseman. Scary, scary hitter arises. First pitch from Clay is a called strike at 93 miles per hour. It is 0-1. This series Ariz is 3 for 9. 0-1, Holmes deals, and that is low for a ball. It is now 1-1 on Luis Ariz. Luis Ariz used to play for the Twins, the Padres, the Marlins. Great hitter. Won a batting title in 2023 with the Miami Marlins. 1-1 to Ariz. Clay Holmes deals, and that one is up and away for a ball. It is now 2-1. The one thing Holmes needs to do a better job at is locate his pitches. That's the one thing he has to do a better job at. 2-1 on Ariz. 18 pitches so far for Clay Holmes. This pitch is up and away again. So that one misses high, and it is now 3-1 on Luis Ariz. Let's go. Throw some competitive pitches here. You don't want that pitch count to go up way high in this first inning. You gotta limit that pitch count as much as possible. 3-1 on Ariz. Holmes sets and deals, and that one is a called strike that caught the top of the zone. It is now 3-2. So Clay Holmes so far in the first inning at 20 pitches. 3-2 count on Luis Ariz, trying to get out of this first inning unscathed. 3-2 pitch. Holmes deals, and that one is flied into shallow right field. Backing up and calling it and making the catch is Marcus Semien. So that would do it for the first inning, as there was no score. Going to the top of the second inning, Mets will have Brett Beatty, Mark Vientos, and Jared Young. So good job by Clay Holmes getting out of that first inning jam there, as he walked Willie Adames to start off the game. But other than that, did not give up anything else. So good job by Clay Holmes to get out of that first inning, not allowing any runs. So we'll go to the second inning, and we'll see if the Mets can get on the board. Thank you guys again for joining me tonight, as it is my pleasure to bring this game to you guys. I will be doing more Mets games in the future as we go through April and May and all throughout the summer. I'll be bringing more Mets content to you guys, so stay tuned. We'll see how the Mets fare out tonight, and we'll see how they do for the rest of the season. I know it's still early, but let's see if they can get locked in here and go on a little bit of a win streak after losing the past 3 games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They lost 3 in a row. They won last night, so love to see them go on a little bit of a winning streak here as we head to the middle of April and start of the summertime, as the weather is starting to get warmer. So we'll see how everything fares out. Still in commercial break, ready for this game to get back. As guys go, also check out Evan, Shefnick, and Johnny. They're calling the Yankees-Marlins game right now on NY Yankee Mania. So guys, please check them out as well. They're doing a great job over there. Yankee game is, I believe, in the top of the 6th right now. So if you want to go check them out and then come back here after that game is over, you may definitely do so. As we are in the top of the second now, Brett Beatty will lead off. first pitch from Roop is fouled off by Brett Beatty. It is 0-1. Roop is at 18 pitches so far. Here in the top of the second inning, Brett Beatty is hitting 214. 0-1 pitch to Brett is outside. Missed with a 87-mile-per-hour changeup. It is 1-1. Brett Beatty last night struggled. He went 1 for 5, but he had an RBI double in the ninth inning, which is good to see. 1-1 pitch to Brett is outside. It is now 2-1 on Beatty. Let's go, Brett. Let's get a base runner here, lead off the second inning. 2-1 pitch is fouled off, fouled back to the screen by Brett Beatty. It is now 2-2. 2-2 is the count on Brett. Brett the Hitman Beatty. 2-2. Roop sets and deals, and that one is swung on and missed as Brett Beatty chases a slider out of the zone. And there is one away in the top of the second inning. That's something that Brett Beatty needs to work on as well, is to not chase out of the zone. He's been better at that the last couple years. He's done a better job of not chasing as much, but he's still got to recognize those pitches out of the hand. So now that'll bring up the hot Mark Vientos as he's hitting .417. Last night he had a great game as well as on Thursday. He's 3 for 7 so far in this series. The 1-0 pitch to Vientos is just low. It is 2-0 now on Mark. Roop has 24 pitches so far on the top of the second inning. We are scoreless with 1 out. 2-0 pitch to Vientos. Swung on and hit fair down the third base line. Vientos stays hot as he will round first and chug into second base with a stand-up double. And the Mets have their first hit of the game as Mark Vientos delivers a 1-out double. So nice piece of hitting there by Mark as he recognizes that inside pitch and just turns on it. Just goes down the third base line and gets himself a nice double. So we'll see if the Mets can capitalize on this. Really like the way that that Mark has been swinging the bat lately. I feel like he's been nothing but a positive asset to this team so far. So I love to see that. So now they'll bring up Jared Young. First pitch is low. It is 1-0. Jared Young hitting .222 so far this year. 1 RBI, .633 OPS. Playing left field tonight in place of Soto. 1-0 pitch to Jared Young is inside. It is now 2-0. Soto and Robert are displaying something on an iPad. 2-0 to Jared Young is fouled back. So it is now 2-1. See if Jared Young can provide the Mets' first run of the night here. See if he can get a hit. 2-1 pitch incoming. Roop deals, and that one is high. It is now 3-1 on Jared Young. I like the patience so far from Jared Young. I feel he's doing a good job of not swinging anything outside of the zone. 3-1 pitch incoming. Roop deals, and that is ball 4 as that one is inside and high. As Jared Young will now get to first, and there are runners on first and second and 1 out. Excuse me, guys. So there's runners on first and second and 1 out, and that'll bring up Marcus Semien, the former Texas Ranger and Toronto Blue Jay. First pitch to Semien is outside, 1-0. Last night, Semien had a home run and a single, RBI single. So let's see if he can provide more of that right now. It'll be a good time for that. 1-0 to Semien is, I believe that was right down the middle, but the umpire called it a ball. As the Giants will obviously challenge that, and they're going to win that one easily as the umpire called that pitch. It was right down the middle, but he just called it a ball as, yep, Giants will win that challenge easily, and umpire is looking very stupid right there. So it is now 1-1 on Marcus Semien. 32 pitches so far for Roop tonight. 1-1 incoming to Marcus. That one is a called strike on the inside corner. It is now 1-2. Dave Rackley is the home plate umpire tonight. 1-2 count on Simeon. Roop deals. That one is grounded foul down the third base line. It is still 1-2 on Marcus Simeon. Mets traded Brandon Nimmo to the Rangers for Marcus Simeon this offseason. 1-2. Roop deals and that is swung on, slowly grounded to the shortstop. Adames Fields fires and Simeon beats it out as the throw gets offline there, and Adames had the first baseman Devers had to come off the base. So now the Mets will have bases loaded with one out in the top of the second inning. Perfect chance to get on the board right now. Let's go. Get on the board. They got bases loaded and one out. So Adames fielded that, but the throw was a little bit off the base. Oh, sorry, guys. That was not Devers. That was Encarnacion at first base. He had to come off the base because the throw was a little bit wide. So Simeon was able to beat that out because of that reason. And now we got bases loaded with one out. As now there's a mound meeting going on. All right, guys. So the Mets got bases loaded, one out here in the top of the second inning. No score. As I'll bring up Carson Benj, the rookie player from Oklahoma State. Carson Benj hitting 130 so far this season with one home run, 2 RBIs, 492 OPS. And we'll see if he can do some damage right here. First pitch from Roop to Benj is a called strike. It is 0-1. That was 89 miles per hour from Roop right there. 0-1 to Benj. This pitch is another called strike, as Benj did not know whether to swing at that one or not. He let that one go, and that was a called strike, so it is now 0-2. 0-2 pitch. It swung on, slowly grounded. Chapman bobbles it at third. He fires, and that one gets away. That one gets away at first base, and the Mets will score a run. Nice job putting that ball in play as 2-run score. Let's go. Good start. There you go. 2-0. Top of the second inning. Runners on the corners with one out. Nice job by Carson Benj putting that one in play. That's what you want to see. Good job. I love that right there. Put it in play, and anything can happen. Good job. That's Chapman, the third baseman there. Yep, thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that. As Chapman bobbled that, which allowed Jared Young to score, and Mark Vientos as well. So that'll bring up Luis Torrens now. Torrens on the first pitch, lines that. It is fouled down the right field line. Excuse me, guys. Got a little bit too hyped up there. Sorry about that. So the Mets got a 2-0 lead. There are runners on the corners with one out as Torrens is up. Torrens, good start to his season. He is hitting .333 early on. 39 pitches so far for Roop. 0-1 pitch incoming to Torrens. And this one is grounded to the second baseman Arise. He will throw to first and get Torrens out of first, but another run does come home and score, and the Mets are up 3-0 now. So that works. I'd take a run for an out any day. So the Mets got a 3-0 lead in the top of the second inning. Runner on second with 2 outs. And now bring up the top of the order. This is why I love Carson Benj. He puts it in play. He did a good job of just making contact with that. And see, you put it in play, good things happen. So that's what you got to do right there. As Lindor will come up now, and he swings over that changeup. It is 0-1. Lindor tonight is 0-for-1. Struck out in the first inning. Hitting 179 so far this season. Roop at 41 pitches in the second inning. Let's get his pitch count up more often. Please, let's do that. Let's get him out of this game as soon as possible. Make their bullpen work. 0-1 pitch incoming to Francisco Lindor. This one is chopped off of his foot. And that one will dribble away. So it is now 0-2 on the captain. As Gary Cohen and Todd Zeal are calling this game tonight in the booth. Great job by them as always. 0-2 pitch to Lindor is way outside. That pitch missed way off the plate. It is now 1-2. Prayers up to Keith Hernandez as he is getting treatment on his back this weekend. So back in New York. So prayers up to him. Hope he gets better. 1-2 to Lindor is grounded down the first base line. Just fell. That one was just fell along the first base line. It is now 1-2 on Lindor. Mets got a run on second with 2 outs in the top of the second inning. 3-0 lead early on tonight in San Francisco. It is currently 6:35 in California and 9:35 on the East Coast. Staying up late for these games. 1-2 on Lindor. And that one is fly down the left field line. Hustling over, trying to get it is Ramos, but he will not have a play as that one goes out of play. And we'll do the 1-2 again. One-two pitch on Lindor. 45 pitches so far for Roop in this game. 1-2 pitch to Frankie. Roop deals, and that one is swung on and fouled away again. So good battle right here as this at bat is getting up there in pitches. It is still 1-2, and we'll keep going. So that bat keeps going along. 1-2 pitch. Roop deals. That one is just outside. That one just missed outside. Good eye by Lindor. It is now 2-2. Good job by Lindor recognizing where that one was. If that was called a strike, I believe he would have challenged that. 2-2 on Lindor. Roop fires. That one is fouled away again as Lindor chops that one off of his back foot, but he is okay, obviously. No worry, no concern there. We don't need another one of our players to get injured, as Soto got injured last night. We don't need another one of those. It is still 2-2 on Francisco. Roop deals his 49th pitch of the game, and that one is swung and missed for strike 3. So Roop wins that battle as Lindor goes down swinging for the second strikeout of the night, but not before the Mets score 3 runs in the top of the second inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Mets up 3-0. Clay Holmes takes the mound for the second straight inning of work. As I'm putting it back on the Yankees game, and I believe they tied it up. Looks like the Yankees tied up the Marlins, which is good news for the Mets, as I am rooting for the Yankees to win, obviously, because as a Mets fan, we need the Marlins to lose. So hopefully the Yankees can get the dub there, and the Mets can beat the Giants tonight. So it looks like this game is tied 4-4 in the bottom of the 6th, as a new Marlins pitcher will come in here. If you guys did not see, UConn beat Illinois tonight. They won by a final score of 71-62. So they're headed to the national championship game on Monday night to face either Michigan or Arizona. So far, Michigan has a 22-10 lead. So good start by them. We'll see if we get a Big East against a Big Ten battle for the championship game. We'll see. All right, just waiting for this game to get back. Everybody, please like and subscribe if you have not already. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. We love any support we get here on this channel, as well as all of our other platforms. So, good job. Great job by you guys to give us as much support and love as possible. We really love it. Yes, Nathan, your Yankees tied it up, Nathan. So that's good news for the Mets, too. Clay Holmes back for a second inning of work tonight. First pitch to Chapman was a called strike, so it is 0-1. 0-1 pitch to Chapman is swung on and missed. Good changeup there by Clay Holmes as he gets Chapman to swing over it. It is now 0-2. Chapman this season is hitting 194 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 587 OPS. Holmes so far tonight at 23 pitches. 0-2 incoming to Matt Chapman. Holmes fires. That one is swung on and grounded foul behind home plate, in between home plate and the third base line. So it is still 0-2. We'll do it again. As they're showing Giants fans on the river there on the bay, smoking some steaks. Looks great. Holmes fires the 0-2, and that is check swing and foul down the first base line. So we'll do the 0-2 once again. Wow, those look good. Give me one of those right now. I'll stuff it down my ass. 0-2 is the count here on Matt Chapman in the bottom of the second inning. Mets up 3-0. Holmes fires, and that one is inside. It is 1-2 now on Matt Chapman. Let's go, Clay. Get this out. Come on. 1-2 on Matt Chapman. Clay Holmes fires. Grounded softly to third base. Incoming is Bichette. He fires up first, and that one is thrown away. So Matt Chapman will reach on an infield single. And the Giants have a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the second inning. As Chapman will be going to second base because that ball got by the first baseman. Got by the first baseman Polanco. Not Polanco. Got by the first baseman. First baseman was Vientos. Yep. So that one got in the dugout. And so the Giants will have a runner on second with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. As I'll bring up Jung Ho Lee. And this guy always loves to kill the Mets. Last year, he absolutely just destroyed us in San Francisco and especially at Citi Field. So Clay will have a big out to try to get here as Jung Ho Lee steps in. First pitch to him is swung on and missed with an 81-mile-per-hour sweeper. It is 0-1 on Jung Ho Lee. 0-1 on Lee. Holmes at 28 pitches so far in the bottom of the second inning. This one is swung on and grounded foul down the first base line. It is now 0-2 on Jung Ho Lee. Lee so far this season hitting 148 as the fans love him down in San Francisco. 0-2 to Lee. Holmes looks back at second. He kicks a leg and fires, and the swan a missed. Clay Holmes strikes out Jung Ho Lee, and there's one away in the bottom of the second inning. Good pitch by Holmes, getting Lee to chase at the bottom of the zone and getting him to strike out there. So good job. One away in the bottom of the second inning. Lee swung so hard and missed that his helmet fell off of his head. Love to see that by Clay Holmes. As now Harrison Bader will dig in for the Giants. First pitch to Bader is a called strike at 81 miles per hour. Bader last year was on the Minnesota Twins and then got traded to the Phillies at the deadline and absolutely torched the Mets in the second half of that season last year and now is signed with the Giants. 0-1 to Harrison Bader. Holmes fires and that one is low. It is 1-1. Let's go, guys. Make some noise in the chat if you're watching. I'd love to hear you guys' predictions for this game. Holmes fires the 1-1, and that missed outside. So he tried a sweeper that missed outside. It is now 2-1 on Harrison Bader. Holmes has 33 pitches so far in this game. Bader hitting 143 so far this season. Let's get him out, please. 2-1 on Bader. Grounded to first base. Vientos falls down but gets back up, flips over to Holmes, and Bader is out at first base. So nice job recovering that at first base by Mark Vientos as he falls down but gets back up and is now laughing about it because he got him out. So good play there by Marks to recover and get Bader out at first, and Giants will have a runner on third with 2 outs. Clay Holmes looking to get out of this inning, not allowing any runs after Matt Chapman reached with a infield single to begin the inning, which turned into a double because the ball went into the the ball went into the bullpen. So now I'll bring up Patrick Bailey, the catcher for the Giants. Clay Holmes fires. Now it is fouled down the first baseline. It is 0-1. Patrick Bailey this season hitting 0.95. 0 for 3 this series. Will be a nice out here if Clay Holmes can get it. Not allowing any damage. Let's see if he can get out of this inning unscathed again. 0-1 to Patrick Bailey. Holmes fires. Now it is grounded right back to Clay Holmes. Flips to first, and he is out. So good job there by Mr. Holmes, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, getting out of that inning as the Mets will take a 3-0 lead and head to the third with it. So I like what I'm seeing so far. Like what I'm seeing out of Clay Holmes, the offense, just putting it in play. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. So hopefully they can keep it up going into the third inning here. Hey, what's up, my man?
Yeah. Let's go Yankees! Come on.
I saw they tied it up, right?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm going to give you guys a score update here, real quick. Obviously, Yankees are winning 5-4 now against the Marlins. Yep. Rays are winning 7-1 against the Twins, bottom ninth. Royals are leading 8-2 against the Brewers, bottom eighth. Phillies up 2-1 against the Rockies, top six. And as you're hearing this game here, Mets, Giants, with Jason, they're heading to the top of the third as the Mets lead 3-0. Angels, Mariners are tied 0-0, top of the first. Orioles lost to the Pirates 3-2. Astros beat the A's 11-0. Dodgers beat the Nationals 10-5. Brewers beat the Royals 5-2. So White Sox beat the Blue Jays 6-3. Tigers beat the Cardinals 11-6. And then, that's it. Oh wait, Reds beat the Rangers 2-0, and then the Padres beat the Red Sox 3-2. There you have it.
Awesome, nice.
Yep.
All right. So Clay Holmes so far is doing pretty well. He was able to get out of that jam there in the first inning and that second inning. So good job by him there. And we are now back to action in the top of the third. Bo Bichette will lead off. First pitch is swung on and missed. Roop 77 miles per hour there gets Bo Bichette swinging on that curveball. It is 0-1. He is 0 for 1 tonight with the strikeout in the first inning. 0-1 pitch to Bo is swung on and missed again. So Bo has not been able to. He's been not been able to realize that low pitch that Roop is throwing to him. He hasn't been able to realize that so far, and it's making an adjustment right now. 0-2. This one is high and away for a ball. It is now 1-2 on Bo. Roop at 52 pitches so far in the third inning. Deals to Bichette. That one is line to right field. Jung Ho Lee will come over and make the catch. As that was a nice piece of hitting there by Bo, but unfortunately it stayed up for Jung Ho Lee. So there's now 1 out in the top of the third. That'll bring up Jorge Polanco, who is DHing tonight. He is 0 for 1 with the strikeout in the first inning. First pitch to Polanco is just missed outside. 1-0. Polanco so far this season hitting 167. 1-0 pitch to Polanco is swung and hit right to Arise at second base. He will make the throw over to first and get Polanco out. So there's quickly 2 away here in the top of the third. As nobody's on base, 2 outs, top of the third, Mets up 3-0, and that will bring up, Brett Beatty now. Rube at 55 pitches so far in this game. Mets making him work so far, but not so far this inning. Brett Beatty coming up, 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch to him is a called strike. It is 0-1. Brett Beatty tonight also with the strikeout in the first inning. Hitting 207 so far this season. 0-1 to Beatty is flied into left field. Going back is Ramos, and he will make the catch. So that was a very quick top of the third inning right there as the Mets go down 1-2-3. And the Giants will come up, down 3-0, going to the bottom of the third. So that was a nice bounce back inning from Roop there. Getting the Mets to go down order in only 7 pitches. So unfortunately, the Mets weren't able to do anything offensively there. But as long as Clay Holmes can come out and still look sharp and get outs and not allow runs, that'll be nice for me. So, and I bet that'll be nice for all Mets fans out there on Twitter. I know. Shout out to all the Mets fans on Twitter. I love all of them. I always like their posts. I read their comments about the team. So shout out to every Mets fan on Twitter that I follow. You guys do a great job of analyzing this team as well. And yeah, we're all one big family. So really like how this team is starting to gel now. As this is our 9th game of the season. Obviously, we'd like to have Soto healthy and back as soon as possible, but no reason to rush back. I think we could survive without him for a few days and go back home, and we'll see if we can get him back during the Arizona Diamondback series as we play them next week at home. So we'll see if he comes back for that series. Also, guys, shout out to Wardy NYM on Twitter and YouTube. He does a great job talking about the Mets. He just got a full-time job at Citi Field. He's going to be covering the Mets, their home games, and he's going to be asking Carlos Mendoza questions during his post-game press conferences after games at home. So shout out to Wardy. He does a great job of covering this team on Twitter and YouTube, as well as the New York Post. So shout out to Wardy. Go subscribe to his channel, Wardy NYM. He does a great job with his Mets content. So yep. How's everybody doing on this Saturday night? Let me know your predictions for this game as well as any other game going around on the Saturday night in the MLB. I would love to hear your thoughts and predictions for that. I'd like to thank Nathan as well for doing the scoreboard updates for me tonight. Really appreciate Nathan and all he does for this channel. Go subscribe to Nathan Sports Rush as well as his new Loudmouth NY show with former Jet Quentin Copels. They do a great job there talking about sports and breaking down a lot of key figures and actions going on in the sports world. So please go check them out. As well as Sean Browning's History channel, Ken the Ugly Truth. He does a great job with his channel as well as NY Yankee Mania with Joe, Evan, Sean, Johnny Salami, Chef Nick, everybody does a great job over there. So, yep, please check them out. So we are waiting to get back from commercial break. So far, Michigan is beating Arizona in that second semifinal tonight. As we are back to action, and I believe I missed a single there by Encarnacion. Sorry about that, guys. I had the basketball game on and did not realize the Mets game was back to action. So now we are back. Giants have a runner on first and nobody out, and Willie Adames up. The first pitch to Adames is flied into right field. Going back and making the catch is Brett Beatty. And there's now 1 out in the bottom of the third. Guys, and I'm really sorry about that. I missed that at bat to Encarnacion. I believe he got a single. So Giants have a run on first with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Mets up 3-0. Clay Holmes so far tonight at 40 pitches and looking to get out of this third inning. So that'll bring up Rafael Devers as he is 0 for 1 tonight with a line out in the first inning. First pitch from Holmes to Devers is a called strike right over the plate. It is 0 1. On 1 on Rafael Devers. Holmes sets and deals, and that one is high and away. It is 1-1 now on Rafael. Let's not leave anything over the plate here to Devers. Let's get him to chase and let's get him to strike out swinging or looking or however just get him out in some way. 1-1 to Devers is fouled back. He took a big cut there as he tried to get out in front of that fastball, but he mistimed his swing and that one was fouled back, and it is now 1-2. Holmes so far tonight at 43 pitches. Bottom of the third inning. One out, and around first for the Giants. Clay Holmes deals the 1-2 pitch. That one is lifted in the air to left field, not that deep. Ranging over and making the catch is Jared Young. And there are now 2 outs in the bottom of the third, with still a runner on first base. Oh man, those hot dogs look good. Steve Gelb is about to try one of those hot dogs. As every road trip, he is doing a hot dog challenge where he is trying one hot dog from every away ballpark this year. So far, he tried the one in. So far, he tried the hot dog in what was it? He tried the hot dog in St. Louis, and he did not like it at all. First pitch to Ramos is a called strike. It is 0-1 on Heliot Ramos, who is 0 for 1 tonight with his strikeout in the first inning. 0-1 to Ramos. Clay Holmes kicks and fires, and that was Swan a missed. Nice pitch from Clay Holmes, getting Ramos to chase out of the zone. It is now 0-2. As they're showing a woman eating a hot dog, and she seems to be enjoying herself. Man, I mean, the hot dogs do look good there, I gotta say. 0-2 on Ramos. Holmes kicks, steals. That one is grounded right to Lindor at shortstop. He flips over to Simeon at second base, and that will do it for the third inning. So good job by Holmes getting out of that inning unscathed. 3-0 Mets going to the fourth. So good job by Clay Holmes there once again, getting out of damage, not allowing any runs after giving up that single to start off the inning. So yep, guys, please like and subscribe here if you have not already. Your support is greatly appreciated. We really love you guys to tune in and check us out. Check out our play-by-plays, our entertainment shows, everything. We love to do a great job for you guys. If you guys have not seen the mental health show last night, please check that out. Please check out the mental health show last night, hosted by Victor from the Third Floor podcast. Go check him out as well. Go subscribe to Victor. Victor's going to be doing more content on his channel as he was back from a break due to his mental health. But he's doing well. He's going to get back to action here in a couple of days. So please subscribe to Victor from the Third Floor podcast and check him out. He does a great job with his watch alongs as well as his analysis. But guys, yeah, if you have not checked out the mental health show last night, please check that out. That was an amazing show with Nathan, Johnny Salami, Chef Nick, Victor, and the guests that Nathan brought on. They were just unbelievable. Those guys, they know what they're talking about. Those guys know what it's like to be through mental, physical, tough battles. So they know how to get out of it strong. So please check those guys out. If you guys have not already checked that show out, please check it out. Like and subscribe. So yep, as now we are back to action. Top of the fourth, Mets up 3-0. Each team has 2 hits. Here's Mark Vientos to lead off the fourth. First pitch from Roop is outside. 1-0. Mark Vientos tonight is 1 for 1 with the double and a run scored. 0-1 to Vientos is outside once again. It is now 2-0. Let's go, Mark. Let's get another hit on the board here. That'll be nice. 59 pitches so far for Roop. 2-0 pitches right down the middle for a called strike. 2-1 now on Vientos. Love to see Mark just get on base here, get another hit, maybe even a home run, like he did on Thursday night. 2-1 on Vientos. This pitch is lined. It is a base hit. It is past the diving Encarnacion at first, and Vientos will reach on base once again. So, just like I said, I would love a hit from Vientos, and he delivers. So, great job there by Mark taking that one the other way and giving the Mets a leadoff base runner here in the top of the fourth. As he just stuck with that pitch was going away from him, but he stuck the bat out and just got that one through the right side. So great job there. Love to see that from Mark. As Jared Young will now come up for the Mets. First pitch to Young is grounded down the first baseline, foul. Young tonight is he has a walk and a run scored. He scored that run in the second inning on that Carson Bench little dribbler that got away from Matt Chapman at third. 0-1 on Jared Young. Roop deals that is swung on and missed. With an 86-mile-per-hour changeup, it is now 0-2. That was a nice pitch there from Roop. Runner on first, nobody out in the top of the fourth. 0-2 on Jared Young. Roop sets and deals. This one is grounded down the first base line. Encarnacion will go to second for the out there. Umpire did not make a signal, but Vientos is out at second base. So Jared Young will reach out first, though. There's a run on first with one out. Here in the top of the fourth, Mets up 3-0 over the Giants. As I'll bring up Marcus Semien. He is 1 for 1 tonight with a single and a run scored. Nathan, welcome back, Nathan. He says Michigan up 30-23 against Arizona right now. Thank you, Nathan, for that update. Semien, first pitch is grounded foul down the third base line. 0-1. Ron Washington, he is now the Giants bench coach. Great MLB manager as well as a third base coach. 0-1 on Semien. Roop deals, and that one is outside. 1-1. 6 minutes left in the first half in that game. Thank you, Nathan, for that update. That one is good. That one's going to be a close game all the way through. Whoever wins that is going to face UConn in the national championship game on Monday night, which, guys, I will be calling, by the way. 1-1 on Semien. This pitch is just low. As that looked like he caught the bottom of the zone, but the Giants are not challenging that. It is now 2-1. Two and one on Semien. Roop sets and deals. Semien fouls that one down the right field line and out of play. So it is now 2-2 on Marcus Semien. As they're showing Tazio and Gary Cohen in the booth. Tazio taking over for Keith Hernandez while he's getting his back looked at back in New York. 2-2 on Semien is swung on and missed. Semien strikes out swinging. There are now 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. With a runner on first, Roop at 69 pitches. Not really a good at bat there by Marcus. Striking out there, but that's all right. As now Carson Benj will look to get on base once again. First pitch to Benj. Swung on a hit to right field, but right there is Jung Ho Lee to make the catch. So that will do it for the top of the fourth. Mets don't score after getting a leadoff hit. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 3-0 New York. So once again, the Mets don't score after getting a runner on first base with nobody out. But I do love the way Mark Vientos is hitting the ball right now. He seems like he's in a good spot. After the Mets hired JD Martinez as a special assistant, so once they hired JD Martinez, Mark Vientos has been really really good at the plate. So we'll love to see that. Love to see the mentorship from JD Martinez helping out Vientos, and yeah, would love to see that for all the guys, not just Mark, but for everybody else, especially the young guys on the team like Carson Bench, Brett Beatty, um, as well as obviously Soto. He's still young. Believe it or not, he's very good. Obviously Soto, but he's still very young. He's still got a lot to learn. He's still got a lot to grow. So we'll love to see JD Martinez fill that role perfectly, as so far he is definitely doing that. Yep. So let's see if Clay Holmes can continue to do well right now. 3 solid innings so far. I like what I'm seeing from Clay Holmes. So we'll see if he can keep it going. As now Steve Gobes is trying the hot dog. He is now trying the hot dog that was made in San Francisco, and I don't have my volume up right now, so I can't see. I don't know if he's liking it or not, but it seems like he is, but based on the way he's describing it. You gotta love Steve Gobes. Gotta love Steve Gobes and the way he does his magic tricks. Oh, he's taking a bite out of it, and he's nodding his head. So, guys, that's a good sign. Shows that he likes it so far. Here is Luis Ariz to lead off for the Giants here in the fourth. First pitch is inside for ball 1. 1-0 on Ariz. 48 pitches so far for Clay Holmes tonight. 1-0. That one a swan and hit to Lindor. He backhands it, fires to first, and gets Ariz out. And there's one away here in the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Mets, bottom of the fourth, 1 out, nobody on. As they're showing Steve Gobes again with the hot dog. Oh, man. One time I did see Steve Gobes at Citi Field one time. I saw him. I said hi to him, but he did not say hi back. Thumbering up Matt Chapman as the first pitch is grounded right to Bichette at third. Fields fires to first and gets Chapman out. So Clay Holmes getting 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the fourth. As Steve Gobes is still analyzing his hot dog. He's going to rate that one an 8.5 out of 10. So that's a good rating for this hot dog. That'll bring up Jung Ho Lee now for the Giants. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch was a called strike. 0-1 on Lee. 1-0 to Jung Ho Lee. Holmes steals. That one is low. It is now 1-1. Holmes at 52 pitches tonight. Pitch count is not too high, which is good. Staying in control. 1-1 pitch to Lee. Holmes fires, and that one is outside. It is now 2-1. Lee tonight is overwhelmed with the strikeout in his second inning. 2-1 on Jung Ho Lee. Clay Holmes fires. That one is just high, as that one just missed at the top of the zone. It is now 3-1. As his pitch count is now at 54 pitches. Looking to get out of this fourth inning. 3-1 to Jung Ho Lee. That one is low, and it will be ball 4. So now what you want to do there, putting the speedy Jung Ho Lee on base. And now the Giants will have a runner on first with 2 outs. So Clay Holmes got to lock in now. Got to lock back in and get this out and get out of this inning. As so far tonight, every inning he's allowed a base runner. So we'll see if he can get out of it once again. Here comes Harrison Bader up. Bader's 0-for-1 tonight. First pitch to Bader is grounded foul down by the Giants dugout. It is 0-1. Bader tonight is 0-for-1 with the ground out. Hitting 138 so far in this young season. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. 56 pitches for Holmes. 0-1 pitch incoming to Bader. This pitch is swung on and fouled down the right field line. It will be now 0-2 on Harrison Bader. 0-2 on Bader. Mets have a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Trying to have a runner on first with 2 outs. Clay Holmes about to deal the 0-2 pitch to Bader. That one is a called strike 3. Holmes gets Bader looking at a backdoor slider, and Clay Holmes gets out of this inning. Mets still up 3-0, going to the fifth. Let me give you guys Clay Holmes' stats through the first 4 innings of this game as he continues to throw a shutout game. So far Clay Holmes tonight, 4 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. 58 pitches, 38 strikes. So far, good outing by Clay Holmes. I really like how he's using his backdoor slider, as well as his sweeper. He's locked in on those 2 pitches this all season, and so far it's paying off for him tonight. So love to see that from Clay Holmes, and hope he can keep it up here as we go to the fifth, as the Mets are up 3-0. So that's a good sign. Let's hope they can keep it going. As hopefully the Yankees are as well as beating the Marlins, and hopefully they can get that win as well. Looks like the Yankees are up 6-4 in the top of the 8th. Let me give you guys an update on the basketball game, as well as some NBA scores. So in the Arizona-Michigan game tonight, Michigan is up 38-27 with 2:48 left in this first half. Whoever wins will play UConn Monday night in the national championship game, which, guys, I will be calling right here on World Sports Mania Entertainment. I'll be calling the national championship game, so guys, please join me for that. That should be fun, whoever UConn plays. NBA scoreboard tonight: Heat beat the Wizards 152-136. Nuggets beat the Spurs 136-134 in overtime, and the Pistons beat the Sixers 116-93. So that's your NBA update, scoreboard update for tonight. As there were only 3 games on. As now we're back to action here in the top of the fifth, as Luis Torrens will lead off. First pitch to him was outside, so it is 1-0 on Luis Torrens, who is 0 for 1 tonight, but he does have an RBI ground out. 1-0 to Torrens is low. It is now 2-0 on the Mets backup catcher. Roop at 72 pitches in the top of the fifth. 2-0 to Torrens. This one is lined, base hit into left field. Nice piece of hitting there by Luis Torrens, getting that pitch to lining that pitch into left field for a base hit. So Mets will once again have a leadoff runner on base, and we'll try to capitalize on this in the top of the fifth. As I'll bring up Francisco Lindor in the top of the order. Nice piece of hitting there by Luis Torrens. Lindor, 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Lindor so far this year hitting 172. Not very good, but usually he starts off slow and then he gets it going in mid to late April, so we'll see. Lindor takes that pitch outside. It is 2-0. 2-0 on Lindor. Roop at 75 pitches. He deals the 2-0. This one is swung on a miss from Lindor. You got to recognize that pitch. Come on, man. 2-1. That's the pitch that he swung on a miss for strike 3 both times in the first and third innings. Come on. Lay off of that. Let's go. Drive this. 2-1 on Lindor. Lyndon Roop from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, made his MLB debut on March 29th in 2024. 2-1 on Lindor. Lindor swings and fouls that one down the left field line. It is now 2-2. 2-2 on Lindor on the top of the fifth. Runner on first and nobody out. 3-0 Mets. Roop deals his 78th pitch. That one is low and outside. 3-2 full count on Francisco Lindor. So we got a full count, top of the fifth. Runner on first with nobody out. Roop about to deal his 79th pitch of the game. Lindor swings and hits it down to first base, and Encarnacion bobbles it. But right there is Roop to pick it up, and he steps on first for the out. Luis Torrens will advance to second base. So there's a runner on second base with one out here in the top of the fifth. As that will bring up Bo Bichette to try and knock in this run. So that was a good play by Encarnacion to get that one from stop that one from going into right field. But it does advance Torrens, so it does the job. Here comes Bo. Runner on second when one out. 0 for 2 tonight. Roop deals. First pitch to Bo is called strike, which didn't look like a strike, but it was called a strike, and it is now 0-1. Oh and 1 on Bo. Roop deals. That one is low. It is 1-1. Roop at 81 pitches now in the top of the fifth. This might be his last inning. Bichette tonight is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out. 1-1. Bichette lines out one. It is a base hit to center field as Torrens is running third, and he will score. And the Mets are up 4-0 here in the top of the fifth. There you go, Bo. That's why he is the RBI king right there. He lines that one into the center field and gets that run in. So good job there by Bo. Knocking that one in right there. Good job. That's what he does best. And the Blue Jays fans, I know you guys miss him. I know you guys miss Bo Bichette. You don't really miss his defense, but you miss his bat more than his defense. So that's why I loved the Bo Bichette signing when he got signed, and that's why. So good job. Here is Jorge Polanco now. He is 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch is low. It is 1-0 on Polanco. 4-0 Mets lead. Top of the fifth. Runner on first with one out. Roop 83 pitches. Polanco is up. As there is a brief delay. As Adames looks like he's saying something to somebody. I don't know what's going on here. We're showing the replay of the Bo Bichette RBI single, which I love, obviously. As now we're getting back to action, as there was a brief delay. I don't know what was going on there, but we're back. 1-0 on Polanco. Roop deals his 84th pitch. Polanco swings and grounds that one foul down the first base line. It is now 1-1. Polanco tonight is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a groundout. Let's see if he can get on the hit train here with a nice hit, maybe up the middle or to the right or left side. 1-1 on Polanco. Roop fires. Now one is a called strike at the bottom of the zone. It is 1-2. That was only 75 miles per hour. But he got Polanco looking at that strike and is now 1-2. 1-2 on Polanco. This one is grounded, fouled on the first base line once again, and we'll do the 1-2 once again here in a minute. Roop at 86 pitches. This looks like he's going to be done after this inning. Let's go, Jorge. Come on. Let's put one in play right now. 1-2 on Polanco. Roop deals, and this one is grounded foul once again. So I like the battle by Jorge Polanco, staying alive. We'll do the 1-2 once again. As after this game, the Mets will play one more in San Francisco tomorrow afternoon, and then they'll go back home to play the Diamondbacks and then the Athletics next weekend. So we'll see how they do next week. Polanco takes that 1-2 pitch high for a ball. It is now 2-2. 2-2 on Polanco. Rube 88 pitches here in the top of the fifth. Mets up 4-0. 2-2 pitch to Polanco. That is just outside. That one just missed. Backdoor slider just missed outside. It is now a full count on Mr. Polanco. 3-2 pitch incoming on the way. Roop sets and fires. And this pitch is line foul to the backstop. We'll do the 3-2 once again. Good at bat by Jorge Polanco, staying alive as Ryan Barucki is warming up in the Giants bullpen. Lefty. Polanco trying to get on base for the first time tonight. 3-2 pitch. 90 pitches from Roop. He fires the 3-2. And Polanco waves and misses as that one is strike three. Roop gets Polanco swinging at a 76 mile per hour slider. And there is now 2 away in the top of the fifth. That was a very good pitch by Roop, getting Polanco to swing at that one. He did not know what to do with that, as he just wailed and missed at that one. 2 outs, runner on first, and here's Brett Beatty. First pitch to Brett. His line, it is a base hit into right field. As Bo will stop at second, there's now first and second and 2 outs for the Mets here in the fifth. So nice piece of hitting there by Brett. And we got more traffic here in the fifth as the Mets are trying to put up more than 1 run in this inning. Oh, Nathan, thank you again for the update. He says Michigan leads Arizona 48-32 against Michigan. Michigan leads Arizona 48-32 at halftime. So good, nice update there. Good first half by Michigan, of course. So here is Mark Vientos up. He takes that first pitch for a strike. It is 0-1 on Vientos as he is challenging that, and he wins the challenge. Nice challenge by Mark Vientos, and he wins that one. That ball was way low. I don't know why the umpire called that with a strike, but it was a good challenge, and we get that one reversed. So it is 1-0 on Vientos now. He is 2 for 2 tonight. Vientos grounds that one down the third baseline, foul. As the third base coach Tim Leiper will pick that one up and chuck it away. It is now 1-1 on Mark. Vientos tonight 2 for 2. He has 2 singles. No, never mind. He has a double and then a single. Sorry about that. 95th pitch on the way from Roop to Vientos. 1-1. This one is line. Base hit for Vientos again! To the right side as Bo will score. Going to third is Beatty. He'll make it there safely. And Mark Vientos delivers again. I love this man. 5-0 Mets. Top fifth. Mark Vientos putting on a show so far this weekend in San Francisco. And guys, I said this last night on Twitter. Mark Vientos might be back. I believe he is back and running again. This guy is back to where he was in 2024, and I really believe that. I believe he is back to where he was 2 years ago, and I love it. I love what I'm seeing from this guy. He needs to keep it up if he wants to stay in this lineup. So Mets take a 5-0 lead. I love this, man. I really do love this. And it looks like Roop will be taken out as his night is over, as he gets up 5 runs in 4 2/3 innings. And the lefty Ryan Barucki will come in to take his spot on the mound. So guys, I know most of you guys tuning in here are probably not Mets fans, but if you are, make some noise in the chat. We have a 5-0 lead in the top of the fifth. I love what I'm seeing from Mark Vientos and everybody so far in this lineup, except for 1 or 2 guys. But other than that, I really do love what I'm seeing from him. He's looking like he's back to himself at the plate. He's looking very comfortable. He's looking confident. He looks like his swag is back. That's why he's called Swaggy V, because he's got a lot of swag in him. So, guys, I love what I'm seeing from Mark. Let's see what Twitter is saying here about Mark Vientos. Yep, SMY showing the Mark Vientos RBI single and looking like he's back to himself. I really love it. And guys, I had to tweet again. I had to tweet that Mark Vientos is back because I really do feel like he is back. My favorite guy on Twitter, Wardy, saying the Hitman. Yep, Brett Beatty. Yep. There goes Bo, of course. Bo is also locked in right now. As I believe we are now back to action as Ryan Brookie will take the mound for the Giants. He is their bullpen guy. First bullpen used out of the bullpen. First guy used out of the bullpen for the Giants tonight. So now Tyrone Taylor will hit in the top of the fifth. Pitch to Taylor is grounded foul down the third base line. It is 0-1. I believe Taylor is taking the place of Jared Young in left field. Maybe to get that righty lefty matchup going. Ryan Baraki this season, 3 games. 0-1 to Tyrone Taylor is high and away. It is 1-1. Yep, I believe Tyrone Taylor is taking the place of Jared Young. Getting that ready lefty matchup. 1-1 to Taylor is grounded foul. It is now 1-2 on Tyrone. Top of the fifth, Mets up 5-0. They got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor looking to do more damage in this inning. 1-2 pitch on Tyrone. Barucki fires. That one is line foul back to the backstop. It is 1-2 still on Tyrone Taylor. And we'll do the 1-2 once again. One and two on Tyrone Taylor. Barucki sets and deals. That one is swung. Hit deep to left field. Going back is Ramos, but that is gone! See you later, Tyrone Taylor. It's a 3-run home run. And the Mets are up 8-0 over the Giants tonight. Ooh! Tyrone Taylor says, see you later to that ball, as that was demolished. Boy, I did not know Tyrone Taylor had that kind of power. He puts the Mets up 8-0. What a shot by Tyrone Taylor, going to one of the deepest parts of the ballpark in San Francisco, where that park is very, very big and hard to hit a home run. The dugout is loving it. And now they'll bring up Marcus Semien tonight. He is 1 for 2. First pitch is a called strike. Wow, I did not expect that, honestly, from Tyrone Taylor. What a shot there. What a nice home run. 0-1 to Semien is lined. Base hit it to right field. Marcus Semien gets his second hit of the night. And the Mets are going to run around first with 2 outs in the top of the fifth. As they are not going to let this top of the fifth inning end, which I love to see. As well as every Met fan probably does too. What a shot by Tyrone Taylor, sending that into the left center field bleachers. Carson Bench fouls that one off. It is 0-1 on him. He is 0 for 2 tonight. He drove in 2 runs, though, in the top of the second inning on that little dribbler that got away from Matt Chapman. 0-1 on Bench. Barucki deals. Inside, almost hits Bench. He had to turn away from that one. It is now 1-1 on the rookie, Carson Bench. 1-1. Barucki fires. Now one is inside. It is now 2-1 on Carson Bench. Lefty-lefty matchup. Bench trying to take one the other way. 2-1 pitch is grounded foul. It is 2-2. Bench so far this season hitting 120. 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 454 OPS. Playing center field tonight. 2-2. Barucki fires. And this one is inside. That one just missed the inside corner. It is now 3-2. Full count on Carson Bench. 8-0 Mets, top of the fifth. They have a run on first with 2 outs. 12 pitches so far for Baraki in relief. 3-2 and coming to bench. This one is swung on a miss for strike 3. So the fifth inning ends, but not before the Mets put up a 5 spot. 8-0 Mets going to the bottom of the fifth. What an inning there. What an inning there by the offense, providing Clay Holmes some more run support. And we go to the fifth. We go to the bottom of the bottom of the fifth. Mets up 8-0, 8-0. Tyrone Taylor hit his first home run of the season with that 3-run home run that he had. That one went 419 feet in the left field bleachers. Bet nobody was betting on him to hit a home run tonight. Better call Tyrone. Yep, you better call Tyrone, because if you don't call Tyrone, who are you calling? Who are you calling if you don't call him? So, love to see that from Tyrone Taylor as he puts the Mets up by 8 runs. So, guys, this goes to show you this is what I've learned. This goes to show you that we don't need Juan Soto to be a very dynamic offense. We can obviously we would love if Juan Soto was in the lineup, of course, but even if he isn't, this team is still very dangerous and they could put up runs even when Soto is not in the lineup. So I love to see this. The guys rallying around the loss of Juan Soto's tonight. But yeah, this shows that this is a team effort. This isn't one individual guy. This is the whole team putting up hits and runs. So I love what I'm seeing. Hopefully they can keep it up the rest of this game into tomorrow and until whenever Soto gets back. But of course, they have to do it when Soto gets back too. They can't stop. They can't stop when Soto gets back. They have to keep doing it. So as we head to the bottom of the fifth, Clay Holmes still out there at 58 pitches. He will face Patrick Bailey. First pitch is a called strike. It is 0-1 to Bailey. Bailey 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out in the third inning. Holmes deals the 0-1 pitch. Swung on in line, but oh, what a catch by Lindor. He leaps up to grab it as he gets his glove on that one and he catches it. What a play, as he looked like Super Mario right there. Leaping up to grab it, and there's one away in the bottom of the fifth. I thought off the bat that was going to be a single into left center field, but nope. Lindor says, nope, not today, sir. That's why he's a Gold Glover there at shortstop. That's why he's there. Clay Holmes now deals to Gerard Encarnacion. That one is a called strike. 0-1 on Encarnacion. Encarnacion tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. He fouls that one off. It is now 0-2. If you guys missed it, Tyrone Taylor hit a home run in the top of the fifth inning to put the Mets up 8-0 as he takes the place of Jared Young in left field. 0-2. Holmes deals now with a swung on, grounded slowly to Lindor. He fields, he fires to first, and he gets Encarnacion out. So there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Clay Holmes still working sharply. 63 pitches here in the bottom of the fifth. And he'll try to get this Giants order out 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the fifth. See if he can do that. As I'll bring up Willie Adames. Top of the Giants order up. Clay Holmes fires, and that one is a called strike right over the middle of the plate. It is 0-1 to Willie. Willie tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. 0-1 pitch to Adames. Holmes fires, and that one is dribbles slowly down the third base line, but Sheffield fires! Just get him out! Nice play! What a play by Bo! As he grabs that one quickly and fires to first and gets him out. As what's going on? Was he not out at first base? What's going on now? Okay, yep, the inning is over. I don't know what the brief delay was about there, but nice play by Bichette. as he gets Adames out of first base, and Clay Holmes works a 1-2-3 inning in the fifth. We will go to the sixth inning. Mets up 8-0. As you guys can tell, I'm drinking out of my Mets cup tonight. I got David right here. You got Zach Wheeler right here. You got John Neese right here. And yep, so great to have this cup. So guys, please tell me your thoughts so far of this game as Mets lead 8-0 going to the sixth. I'd love to hear your thoughts, predictions for the rest of the game, as well as who do you think is going to win the World Series this year. There are a lot of good teams out there. Obviously, you got the Dodgers, you got the Yankees, of course. You got the Mets, you got even the I believe an underrated team to win the World Series this year is the I believe the I was thinking about a team that was earlier that could be a potential dark horse to win the World Series. What team was I thinking about there? I believe I was thinking about I believe I was thinking about the Texas Rangers. Yes, the Texas Rangers. I feel like the Rangers could potentially pull off a dark horse run like they did in 2023. Obviously, they have to stay healthy. Their pitching staff has to stay healthy, and their hitters have to produce. But I feel that if they stay healthy, then they could have a good run like they did in 2023. As Yankees game is tied 6-6, as Evan Shefnick and Johnny have the call of that game on NY Yankee Mania. So guys, go check them out if you have not already. Please like and subscribe there as well as here on World Sports Mania Entertainment. You could scan the QR code as it makes it a lot easier to subscribe. So guys, please do that if you have not already. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys. As we are back to action in the top of the sixth, Mets up 8-0 over the Giants. And Barucki is still out there as Terrence hits that one into right field, but going to make the catch is Harrison Bader. Nice catch by Bader there as he runs that one down and makes the catch. There is one away in the top of the sixth. As they're showing the 2000 NLDS, the Mets defeated the Giants in 4 games. Giants won game 1, 5-1. But the Mets defeated the Giants in the rest of those games. Here is Lindor in the top of the sixth. Barucki fires, and that one is a called strike, 0-1 to Lindor. Lindor tonight is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Lindor swings and fouls that one off of himself. 0-2 count to Frankie. Let's see if Lindor can get on the board tonight with a hit. Sorry about that, guys. If you can hear my brother screaming, I believe something big just happened in the Yankees game. So if you guys hear Evan screaming, I apologize. I'll definitely beat him up later about that. Don't you worry. 0-2 pitch to Lindor. That one is poked into right field, not deep. Right there is Jung Ho Lee to make the catch. And there are 2 away in the top of the sixth. So quickly 2 outs in the top of the sixth. Mets up 8-0. That will bring up Mr. Bichette. Dante Bichette's son, Bo Bichette. So Bo will take that first pitch for a called strike from Barucki. It is 0-1. "19 pitches so far in relief for Barucki. 0-1 to Bo. Grounded foul down the third base line. It is now 0-2. Guys, I'd love to see some action here in the chat. Please, if you're listening, please like and subscribe, as well as share your comments, your thoughts about anything. I'd love to talk about anything with you guys. 0-2 to Bichette. Line base hit to left field. That one got past Chapman at third base as Bo will will have another single on his resume tonight. Runner on first with 2 outs in the top of the sixth. Mets up 8-0. Nice piece of hitting there by Bo as he reaches down and get that one poked into left field, and see if the Mets can take advantage of that. As they're showing the out in the bottom of the fifth that he recorded, Willie Adames says he made a nice play to throw Adames out at first base. That'll bring up Polanco as he flies that one into center field, ranging over his baiter, and he makes the catch. So the Mets don't do anything with that Bo Bichette single. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth, 8-0. METS up 8-0, going to the bottom of the sixth.
Great job, Jason, so far.
Hey, what's up, Nathan? How you doing?
Yankees are winning 9-0 right now. I mean, sorry, 9-6.
I was about to say 9-0.
Score update. So obviously Michigan is leading 48-32 at halftime against Arizona, which is kind of surprising. I thought it would be a little closer, but Arizona is struggling. So now the Yankees are winning 9-6 to the Marlins, heading to the top of the ninth. Phillies are up 2-1 still against the Rockies, top of the ninth. Obviously, you're hearing the Mets game from Jason. The Mets are killing it today, 8-0 against the Giants, bottom sixth. And then Angels are up 1-0 against the Mariners, top of the fifth. Diamondbacks won today. Rays won. Let's see. Who else? Royals won today. Reds won. Padres won. Pirates won. Astros, Dodgers, and Brewers. Brewers and Royals had a doubleheader today. So.
Yep, that's right.
And there's your scoreboard update.
Nice, awesome to see there. Michigan is now up 80. They're up 48-32 now over Arizona. So
yeah,
wow, looks like it's gonna be Michigan versus UConn in the final.
Unless if Arizona can make a run here, let's see.
I hope so. I mean, you and me both. We hope that they can make a run, but I don't know. Yeah.
But what do you like in here from the Mets so far? I think they're doing a great job of obviously pitching. The pitching has been good, but the offense is coming up clutch.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love what they're doing offensively. They're just putting the ball in play and they're getting good results. So I love to see. That's what we all love to see here. As I'm sure every Met fan is happy about this, not just me. So I love to see this, as well as Clay Holmes pitching a great game. And we're back to action here in the bottom of the sixth. Clay Holmes deals to Rafael Devers. It is 2-0. Clay at 67 pitches so far tonight, bottom of the sixth. 2-0 pitched is right down the middle for a called strike. It is now 2-1. Two and one on Rafael Devers. Clay Holmes deals. That one is just inside. Believe that caught the inside corner, but the umpire did not call that one a strike. It is 3-1. Devers tonight is 0 for 2. 3-1. Holmes deals. That one is flied into center field. Going back is Benj, and he makes the catch. So good catch by Carson Benj as he reads that one off the bat. And there's one away in the bottom of the sixth. Tomorrow's probables, Cordas Senga against Logan Webb. That should be a great pitching matchup there, as Senga had a great start on Tuesday night against the Cardinals. And Logan Webb, we obviously know he's an all-star, so that should be a great pitching matchup tomorrow afternoon in the Bay. Here is Heliot Ramos now for the Giants. He fouls that first pitch off from Clay Holmes. It is 0-1. Ramos tonight is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fielder's choice, hitting .212 on this young season. 0-1 to Ramos, 71 pitches for Holmes. He deals. It is outside and low, 1-1. He missed with a sweeper that time. Did not get Ramos to bite. Bullpen warming up for the Giants is Keaton Wynn. He warms up for the Giants. 1-1 to Ramos. Holmes sets, deals. It is low. Ramos does not bite at that one. It is 2-1. 73 pitches so far tonight for Clay Holmes. Looks to get through 6. 2-1. Pitch is grounded softly to third. Bo waits, picks it up, throws a little bit off the line, but Vientos tags him out. He gets Ramos out. He tags him out while going along the first base line. It is there are now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. So Bo gets away with that bad throw. He's having a little chuckle about that, which is okay because we have an 8-0 lead. But obviously, we'd like to see a better throw moving forward. But nonetheless, good tag by Vientos. Not afraid to go off the bag there and get Ramos to be tagged out. So good job. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, nobody on for the Giants. That'll bring up Luis Arise. First pitch to Arise is high for a ball. It is 1-0. Arise tonight 0 for 2, as he is the hit king of the MLB. 0-1 to Arise. Swung on, grounded to first base. Right there is Vientos. He takes it, steps on the bag. And that will do it for the bottom of the 6th as Clay Holmes, 6 shutout innings. Only allows 2 hits through 6. Good job by Clay Holmes so far tonight. He's definitely going to go at least 1 more inning. We'll see how long Mendoza leaves him in for. But nonetheless, great job by Clay Holmes so far tonight. Mets got an 8-0 lead going to the 7th. So I got no complaints. I got no complaints whatsoever. Great job by Clay Holmes. And like Nathan said, guys, the Yankees are up 9-6, looking to put away the Marlins tonight, as that would help the Mets a lot. That'll be a great favor for the Mets if the Yankees can beat the Marlins, because then the Mets win tonight. They can pick up another game on them and only move back to 1 game behind them on this young season. So we'll love to see that if that does happen. That'd be great. Obviously, I got no hate for the Yankees. I root for them whenever they don't play the Mets, of course, because it's New York. We got to root for each other's teams if we want to succeed, right? So I got no hate towards the Yankees or their fans. I respect them. So, yep. Let's see if the 2 New York baseball teams can get a win tonight. Well, guys, how you feeling about this game tonight? What are you seeing that's outstanding to you? What do you think are some positives? What do you think are some things that the Mets could do better at? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts, predictions, anything you guys got. So please let me know if you got anything. We can talk about not just baseball, but anything else if you guys want. If you guys want to talk basketball, I also call basketball games here on the channel. So if you guys want to talk a little NBA, college basketball, I'm down to do that. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Rutgers fan for college basketball. I'm a Nets fan for NBA. As we are back to the top of the 7th, Brett Beatty will lead off against Keaton Wynn, the new pitcher for the Giants. Beatty tonight, 1 for 3. As he takes that first pitch down low, it is 1-0. 1-0 pitch to Beatty. Swung on in line down the third base line. That is fair. Beatty will go to second and try to make it up with a double, as he is tagged. Is safe. He makes it into second base with a sliding double, as that was very risky, but he does make it safely, though, as he just beats out the tag, and the Mets will have a runner on second base with nobody out here to start the 7th inning. So Beatty takes that one the opposite field, and he gets himself a stand-up double. So good to see there from Brett Beatty, as he did not know at first if that was going to be fair or not, so he was waiting to see whether that ball would stay fair, and it did, so good job. I would have preferred to stay at first base there because you didn't know whether or not he was going to make it in safely at second, but luckily he did. As he appeared to come up a little bit shaky there, as he believe he hurt his wrist there, but shouldn't be too badly injured. He should be fine. As the Giants are actually challenging this, They're looking at the replay center to see if Beatty was tagged out or not. From that replay angle, I thought he was tagged out, but we'll see. We'll see what this result is. Oh, actually, no. It looked like he beat the tag. It looked like he avoided the tag by a rise and got the hands in at second base. But we'll see what the umpires come up with. Let's see. From that angle, looks like he missed the tag. Okay. So we'll see if Brett can remain at second base or if this call is overturned. It should stand though. It should stand with a stand-up double. Yep. This call stands. So Brett Beatty will have himself a double to lead off the seventh inning. Mets up 8-0. Top of the seventh, runner on second, nobody out. Keaton Wynn is the new Giants pitcher as he takes over. He takes over for Ryan Baraki. As Brett is shaking out his arm as he is good to go on the base path. And here is the red hot Mark Vientos. 3 for 3 tonight. Win deals. It is a called strike. 0-1 to Mark. As he is looking for his fourth hit of the night. He already has a double and 2 singles tonight. 0-1 on Vientos. The pitch from Wynn. Inside. 1-1 on Mark Vientos. Top of the seventh inning. One on Vientos. Wynn looking at third. As the umpire will call timeout. Believe Vientos called time, and we'll have a brief delay, but we'll get back to action. As there is a Met fan there in San Francisco. Good to see that. 1-1 on Mark Vientos. 1-1. It is low in the dirt. 2-1. That one was 88 miles per hour. I believe he tried the changeup that time, but missed low in the dirt. 2-1 on Vientos. Wynn sets and fires. This one is swung on and missed by Vientos. 2-2. Swung over that changeup and could not get contact on that. That was a good pitch there by Wynn. 2-2 on Mark. 2-2. Wynn deals. Line in center field. That is going to be caught by Harrison Bader. Off the bat, that looked like it was going to be a hit, but that stayed up for Bader at center field. So there was one away in the top of the seventh inning, runner on second with one out. That was a good piece of hitting there by Vientos, but unfortunately that ball just did not drop in time. But nonetheless, I love the approach. I do love the approach from Vientos tonight, as well as last night. Keep it up, Mark. You're doing great. So that'll bring up Tyrone Taylor, which... Oh, Tyrone Taylor hits that one through the right side. It is a base hit. Here comes Brett Beatty. He will score as that one gets to that backstop. And Tyrone Taylor will go to second. Tyrone Taylor is 2 for 2 tonight off the bench. He provides a home run and now an RBI single, and the Mets take a 9-0 lead here in the seventh inning. Tyrone Taylor showing up tonight. Good to see that as well. So, as he took that one into right field off the bat, the first pitch, he wasted no time. Takes that into right field, the opposite field, and drives in another run. So that was his fourth RBI of the night. As the Mets take a 9-0 lead now. That'll bring up Marcus Semien. First pitch to Semien is in the dirt. That'll get to the backstop, and Tyrone will go to third. So now Semien trying to record his third hit of the night, trying to provide the Mets with a double-digit lead here over the Giants. Top of the seventh, 9-0 Mets lead, runner on third with one out. Marcus Semien up to bat. 2 for 3 tonight is Semien. As that pitch just got away from Patrick Bailey as he tried to field that, but he could not get that one corralled, so Tyrone will be at third. 1-0 to Semien. Pitch is outside. 2-0 on Marcus. Semien tonight, 2 singles and a run scored, 258 average overall. 1 home run, as we saw last night. 2-0 on Semien. Win deals. Swung and missed. 89 mile per hour changeup from Keaton Wynn. It is 2-1. $11 pitches so far from Keaton Wynn in his relief outing. 2-1 on Simeon. That one is way low. It is 3-1 on Marcus now. On deck is Carson Bench, center fielder tonight for the Mets. 3-1 on Simeon. Run on third with one out. See if he can drive in this run. Pitch to Simeon. That is low for ball 4, but the Giants are going to challenge that as Bailey thought that was a strike. So we'll see what the call is here. And it is a ball that just missed down low. Simeon gets a walk out of that. Oh, wow, that just missed. 0.1 inches just out of the strike zone. So Simeon will work his walk, and it'll be runners on the corners with one out as Carson Bench will come up to bat. So I love the at-bats tonight from the Mets. I love these approaches. I love these at-bats. I love the way they're putting the ball in play, and I love the way they're making contact. And pitching is outstanding. Hitting is great. So please keep this up. I would love to see this for the rest of this month, of course, and of course this season. We'll see how it plays out. Here is Carson Bench. First pitch to Bench is a called strike right over the middle of the plate. It is 0-1. Runners on the corners with one out, 9-0 lead, top of the 7th inning. Bench trying to provide more runs on the board. 0-1 pitch. Swung on a missed with a changeup at 89 miles per hour. 0-2 to Bench. Come on, Bench. Don't do too much. Just put the ball in play, man. Let's go. Do what you did in the 2nd inning. 0-2 pitch from Wynn to Bench is on the way. That one is grounded foul. It is 0-2 still, and we'll do the pitch once again. 0-2 count on Carson Bench. 16 pitches in this inning for Wynn. He deals the 0-2 pitch to Bench. This one is grounded, just fouled down the third base line. Hey, what's up, Nathan?
Yankees won.
Nice. That's good that's great. That's awesome.
Let's go Yankees.
That was a good comeback win for you guys. As Benj will swan and miss, and he strikes out for the second out of the inning. Not a good at bat there by Benj, but that's all right. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Runners on the corners. As they'll bring up Luis Torrens. Torrens tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. As Mendoza looks on with his glasses.
Finds a way to attack somebody.
First pitch to Torrens is outside. It is 1-0. All right, we'll see you later, Nathan. Have a good time, whatever you're doing there. 1-0 on Torrens. That pitch is low for a ball. It is now 2-0 on Luis. Let's go Torrens. Get this run in. I want to be up 10-0 here. Who needs 9 when you can get 10, you know? 2-0 pitch on Torrens. Win deals. That one just catches the outside corner for a strike. It is 2-1. $21 pitches so far for Win in this inning. 2-1 pitching coming to Torrens. This one is low. It is now 3-1 on Luis. As he will try to get on base for the top of the order for Francisco Lindor. 3-1 on Luis Torrens. Top of the 7th inning. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. 3-1 pitch. Grounded right to third base. Chapman will fire to first. Throw is low, but he gets Torrens out. So the Mets do not score. No, excuse me, they do score one run, but that's all. They don't score anything else as they're up 9-0 going to the bottom of the seventh inning here. So seventh inning stretch. I'll be right back as I'm gonna go stretch my legs real quick, but I'll be back in one moment. So guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. In the meantime, Michigan is leading Arizona 74-45 with 74-47 with 11:29 left. With the score updates, Yankees won 9-7. Angels up 1-0 against the Mariners. Mets are winning 9-0. Let's see, and then who else? Yeah, Phillies won 2-1 against the Rockies. So right now the two other games is the Mets Giants and then the Angels Mariners. Let's see. Michigan is winning 74-47.
Michigan's up 74-57.
No, 74-47.
Oh wow, that's okay. Yeah, that one's over.
Well, our bracket is done.
Sorry about that. I just had to go stretch my legs there for a minute.
Oh, you're good. No, our bracket is done now, so I guess looks.
Yeah, it was a good run while it lasted, but oh god. All right. As we're back to action, 9-0 Mets lead here in the bottom of the seventh. Clay Holmes still out there going strong against Matt Chapman. 1-1 pitch. 1-1 count on Matt Chapman. 78 pitches so far for Holmes tonight. He's looking to get through 7 innings for the first time this year. 1-1 pitch and coming to Chapman. That one is swung on and dribbled slowly. Torrens going out making the play, and he gets Chapman out of first base. So nice play by Torrens, throwing out Chapman, and there's one away in the bottom of the 7th inning. Nathan, if it's okay, I'm going to send Evan the link so that he can come on, if that's all right. That'll bring up Jung Ho Lee. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Holmes delivers, and that one is just outside. It is 1-0 now on Jung Ho Lee. Beautiful night in San Francisco. Clay Holmes deals the 1-0. It is a called strike to Jung Ho Lee. It is now 1-1. 81 pitches tonight for Clay Holmes so far. 1-1 to Jung Ho Lee. This one is high and away. It is now 2-1. Clay Holmes tonight doing a great job of throwing strikes and getting quick outs when needed. 2-1 on Lee. Pitch grounded, just fouled on the first base line. Nice piece of hitting by Lee, but unlucky for him, it was just foul. It is now 2-2 on Jung Ho Lee. Two and two. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1 out, nobody on. Clay Holmes deals. That one swung on and lined into left field. That'll be a base hit for Jung Ho Lee. So He gets the Giants' third hit of the night, and they have a runner on first with one out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. That was going to happen sooner or later. One way or the other, Jung Ho Lee is going to find a way to get a hit against the Mets. So, of course, he's a good player. Shout out to him. So Clay Holmes will work out of the stretch. Here's Bader. First pitch to Bader is swung on and missed. 93 miles per hour there from Clay Holmes. It is 0-1. Bader tonight is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout, hitting 133 so far this season. 0-1 to Bader. Pitch from Holmes. Grounded, fouled on the third base line into the Giants' dugout. It is 0-2. 86 pitches now for Clay Holmes. I believe this would probably be his last inning because of the huge lead that we have. Don't want to overdo it with Clay Holmes, even if his pitch count isn't that high. 0-2 on Bader. Holmes fires, swung and missed. Gets Bader to strike out swinging in the dirt. And there are now 2 outs here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Good pitch from Clay Holmes there. Believe that was a splitter in the dirt there that got Bader to strike out. So they're now 2 away. That'll bring up the catcher, Patrick Bailey. He is 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out and a line out. Holmes deals the first pitch to Bailey. That one is a called strike. Bailey is he gonna challenge that? I believe he challenged that one. But actually, I don't think the Giants have any more challenges left, so we cannot challenge regardless. So it is 0-1. Holmes fires 0-1. Foul. Grounded foul behind home plate. Right by the Mets dugout. It is now 0-2 on Patrick Bailey. Bailey hitting .087 so far this season. Not that good. 89 pitches tonight for Clay Holmes. This could be his last batter of the night. If it is, then job well done. See if he can get this out, though. 0-2 incoming to Bailey. Clay Holmes sets, steals, pitch. Grounded right to Simeon at second base. He flips to Lindor, and that will do it for the seventh. So the Giants are still getting shut out. 9-0 Mets. We go to the eighth.
Welcome to the stream, Travis. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, what's up, Travis?
Yep. Yankees are 7-1. Let's go.
Wow. Great start to the Yankees season, of course.
Yep.
So yeah, if it is Michigan versus UConn, who do you think is going to win that game?
I got UConn. I think they're playing with fire right now. Dan Hurley is he's a genius, and I think no disrespect to Michigan, but when it comes down to the late situations, I think UConn has the upper hand, and obviously they have the track record of winning 2 national championships in the last 5 years, and obviously they're starting a dynasty. So if they win on Monday night, whoever they play, which is most likely Michigan, if they win that, it'll be their 3rd title in 6 years, and that's a dynasty right there. So I got UConn winning.
Yep, that's very good points right there. I think Dan Hurley is he's not playing around this year. He's got something to prove. He's got a lot of haters, Dan Hurley, but every time he gets a chance to, he shuts them up, and good for him. So hopefully that'll be a great game on Monday night, which I'll be calling, by the way, on this channel. So
guys, tune in. Jason's got the call, so
not gonna want to miss this one. This is the grand finale of them all, so please don't miss out. What's been a great March Madness? This has been a great tournament. All the teams have done a great job of playing hard.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody.
No, but this tournament has been crazy, though.
Yeah. So we are back to action. Top of the 8th inning. Killian will take over for the Giants in relief. Lindor will step up to the plate. 0-1. The pitch is swung on and fouled down the left field line. It is 0-2. Lindor tonight, not a good night at the plate. 0-4 with 2 strikeouts, a ground out and a fly out. Let's see if he can get a hit here to end off his night. 0-2 pitch incoming. Killian deals. And that one hits, believe that hit Lindor, or did that? Nope, that did not hit him, as that one skipped away to the backstop before it got a chance to hit him. It is 1-2. How did that not hit him? Yeah, oh, that went right through his legs. Wow. Okay. So Lindor getting a little bit of a laugh out of that. 1-2 pitch. Killian deals. That one is just inside. That one just missed. It is now 2-2 on Francisco Lindor. Two on the way. Killian sets, steals. Lindor grounds that one to first base. Encarnacion will flip to Killian, and there is one away in the top of the 8th. So Lindor ends his night at the plate 0-5. Luckily, it won't hurt him too much, though, because the team is up 9-0. So hopefully tomorrow he can have a good game. But nonetheless, Bo Bichette will now step up to bat. He is 2-for-4 tonight. He has had a great night at the plate. 2 singles, a run scored, and an RBI. So great night again for Bo. 225 his average is on the season so far. First pitch to Bo is inside. 1-0. Shout out Todd Zeal and Gary Cohen. I bet they're doing a great job calling this game, like they always do. 1-0 to Bo. Right down the middle for a called strike at 94 miles per hour. It is now 1-1. One and one on Bichette. Killian about to deal the 1-1 pitch. This one is low in the dirt. It is now 2-1. Missed badly with that fastball. Also, shout out to Keith Hernandez. Hope he gets better soon, as he is working through a minor back injury right now. 2-1 on Bichette. Killian deals. Swung on and fouled back into the netting. It is 2-2. 2-2, and how do you do on Bo Bichette? Top of the 8th inning, Mets have a 9-0 lead. Looking to take a 2-1 lead in the series. 2-2 pitch to Bichette. Lined foul into the netting, right by the Mets dugout. It is still 2-2, and we'll do it once again. Two and two pitch about to be delivered here, as Killian will deliver. That is right down the middle for a called strike 3, as Bichette was looking for something else there, but he gets called out on strikes. And there are now 2 away here on the top of the 8th. Would rather see him do that now than in a tie game. So if we're going to strike out, get it out of the way in a 9-0 game, I would like that over a 0-0 or 1-0 game for sure. So that'll bring up Jorge Polanco now. He is 0-4 tonight. He lines that one into center field, as that one will be caught by the new center fielder. Oliva makes the catch. He comes in for Harrison Bader, and he makes that catch. So Mets don't score in the top of the 8th, and it will be 9-0 going to the bottom of the 8th inning. As now Tobias Myers will come into the game for the Mets to try to close this one out. I believe in the last 2 innings he'll try to get the final 6 outs of this one. Let's see the score of that Michigan game, if that game is over yet. I mean, it's not really over yet, but they are up 81-62 with 6 minutes left, so
Yeah.
it's pretty much over. But Arizona, we'll see if they can come back, but I doubt it though.
I think it's kind of too late now for that.
Yep. Yeah.
Mets are winning 9-0, and then also Angels are winning 1-0, top 7th against the Mariners.
Angels, they could be a sneaky team, I feel like, this year.
Yeah. If Mike Trout stays healthy, that's the main thing.
Yep. Yeah, Mike Trout has got to stay healthy for that team, of course. So we are waiting to get back out of commercial break. Clay Holmes is done for the night. Job well done by Clay Holmes, going 7 shutout innings, only allowing 3 hits. Great outing by Clay Holmes tonight. As Tobias Myers will try to get the final 6 outs of this game and try to get the Mets over 500 for second time this year. Myers will face Encarnacion to lead off the bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Encarnacion is just low. Misses just below the zone. It is 1-0. 92-mile-per-hour fastball from Myers, which missed. Encarnacion tonight is 1 for 2. 1-0 pitch is a called strike. It is now 1-1. 1-1 pitch incoming to Gerard Encarnacion, Giants first baseman. Myers sets and deals. That one is way inside off of the glove of Terens. It is 2-1. Myers so far this season doing pretty well out of that bullpen. 2-1 on Encarnacion. It is fouled back to the screen. It is now 2-2. Let's put him away right here. Don't want to give the Giants any life, especially with a 9-run lead. You don't want to have to use anybody else in that bullpen, so let's shut him out right here. 2-2 pitch incoming to Encarnacion. Myers deals, and that one is swung and fouled down the right field line into the seats. We'll do the 2-2 once again. Two pitch on the way again to Encarnacion. Myers kicks and deals. That one is fouled away again. So Encarnacion not going away without a fight. It is still 2-2 as we'll have a 7th pitch of this at bat. Myers, of course, coming from the Brewers with Freddie Peralta. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away again by Encarnacion. Oh, man. Will this guy just get out already? Come on. 7 pitch at bat, going on 8 pitches now to the 9-hitter. Come on, throw that fastball right by him and get him swinging. Let's go. Myers fires the 2-2 pitch once again. That one is lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Coming on in and making the catch is Tyrone Taylor. Puts it away. And Encarnacion finally gets out. There was 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. As they're showing Keith Hernandez as a cartoon character in bed and injured, waiting to come back, and he'll be back. He'll be back soon enough. Yep, get well soon, Keith. Yeah, great guy, great former player. Here is Willie Adames now for the Giants. 0 for 2 tonight. That first pitch is a called strike. It is 0-1. On one pitch on Adames. Myers he fires. It is outside. 1-1 on Willie Adames, the Giants leadoff hitter. 9-0 Mets lead. Bottom of the eighth. 1 out, nobody on. Tobias Myers in for relief. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Adames swung so hard he nearly tripped and fell over, but he retains his balance, and it is now 1-2. Adames so far this season batting .212 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 641 OPS. Solid player when he's healthy. He can really make a lineup great if he produces. 1-2 on Adames. Myers fires. That one is lined to center field. Going back is Carson Benj, and he makes the catch. So nice read on that ball by Carson Benj as he puts it away, and there are now 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth, as Myers will look to set down the Giants 9-1-2 in the bottom of the eighth. See if you can get this last out of the inning right here. Two outs, nobody on, and here's Rafael Devers, the former Boston Red Sox, will come up. 0 for 3 tonight. Myers deals. That is right down the middle for a called strike to Devers. It is 0-1. Devers trying to find himself at the plate this year as he is struggling early on. Oh, 0-1 to Devers. Myers fires. That one is just missed outside. It is 1-1. 14 pitches so far for Myers in this inning. Like to get out of this inning unscathed and try to close it out in the bottom of the ninth. 1-1 pitch on the way. Devers flies that one out of play behind home plate and into the seats. It is 1-2. Devers tonight is 0 for 3 with a line out and 2 flyouts. So good job by the Mets to hold him in check so far in the series. 1-2 count on Devers. Myers sets, kicks, delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. See ya, Devers. Good night. 9-0 Mets going to the ninth. There you go. See ya, Devers. Bye-bye. I bet you still don't like Devers from when he was on the Red Sox.
Yeah, I don't like Devers at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
While it's commercial break, I'll play some more promos.
Hey everybody, this is Noah Eagle from NBC Sports, and you're all smart. You're top tier sports fans because you're watching NY Yankee Media, the best to get the rest.
This is Nitya Ramachandra from the NR Media. You're listening to NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
What is up, everybody? It is Evan from NY Yankee Mania. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the show. We have Yankees news, overall baseball news, basketball, entertainment, and everything else. Come along for the ride. It's music to your ears.
Hey, everybody. Tommy Green here, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. And I want to thank you for watching NY Mania. And come back again and see us.
So let me see the update on the Michigan game. Damn, 88-66 now with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, that game is now over. Yep. That one's over. What a great season for Michigan, though. Dusty May in his second year leading them to the national championship game. Wow, that's pretty good. All right, we're back to action here in the top of the ninth. Christian Koss will take over for the Giants. First pitch was fired into center field, and that was caught by the center fielder. I missed who was at bat there, but they flied out. Christian Koss making his fifth career pitching appearance. Here is Vientos up, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch from Koss is in the dirt. It is 1-0. Vientos 3 for 4 tonight. The great night at the plate. 1-0 pitch. That one is a called strike at 48 miles per hour. This is a position player, of course, pitching on the mound. 1-1 is inside. 2-1 on Vientos. 9-0 Mets lead, top of the ninth. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 to Vientos. Swings and grounds on one to third base. Matt Chapman fields and fires to first and gets Vientos out. 2 outs, top of the ninth, nobody on. So overall, great night at the plate for Mark Vientos. He has a lot to be proud of. Looks like he's back to form as he has a 3-hit game and a lot to be proud of. So good for Mark. Here is Tyrone Taylor, 2 for 2 tonight, coming off the bench. First pitch is outside.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
What's up, Evan? How you doing?
Hey,
What's up?
Let's go Yankees.
Woo!
Man,
What a
what a
win.
game. That was crazy.
That was fun.
That pitch missed outside, so it is now 2-0 to Tyrone Taylor. Koss fires a 2-0. That one is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Makes the catch is Jung Ho Lee. He makes the catch, and we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Mets up 9-0, trying to get the last 3 outs.
Mets having a good night tonight. Good to see
Yeah.
that too. But let me tell you guys something. The Marlins are a good team. It's going to be no easy feat for anyone in the NL East to go past them. It's not going to be easy at all. Watch out for them. They're going to be a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Not only this year, but for years going forward too. What's up,
Johnny?
everybody? What's up, everybody in the channel? Thank you for being here, for supporting Jason tonight. Thank you for supporting us on NY Yankee Mania for the Yankee game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to Nathan for your support as well. Thank you very much, and for the updates too, for the games for March Madness.
Yep. Welcome, Johnny, to the stream. Let's go. You guys did a great job. Legendary call from Evan, Chef Nick, and Johnny, Salami, and Joe.
Yep.
Yes. Great job, guys. You guys did awesome on that.
It's always a pleasure working with everybody here. Always is. So the what happened with the Mets? What's how did they get 9 runs? You know, how was the pitching tonight? What's the game been like?
So it's been awesome from start to now the bottom of the ninth. Clay Holmes, 7 shutout innings. Loved what I saw from Clay Holmes tonight. He had great pitch mix with his slider, his sweeper, his fastball. Everything worked out for Clay Holmes tonight. He went 7 strong innings, didn't allow any runs, only allowed 3 hits. Some great stuff from him. From the offense, Carson Bench started it off with a 2-run infield single. It was an error by Matt Chapman. He threw the ball away, and Carson Bench was able to reach with the single, which scored 2 runs in the top of the second. So that's how they scored their first 2 runs. Tyrone Taylor had a 3-run home run in the top of the 5th inning. Mark Vientos had RBI single as well as Brett Beatty. He also had an RBI single. Tyrone Taylor had an RBI single. So everybody in the lineup tonight has been great. Has been chipping in it for Juan Soto as he's out tonight, of course, as you guys know. But hey, that doesn't mean we still can't be a good offense. We can still score runs even when our best hitter is not in the lineup. So love to see that.
Speaking of Mark Vientos, he's been killing it. So
yes, I talked about him earlier. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chef Nick.
Yo.
Oh, wow.
What's up,
Whoa,
Chef?
whoa! Emergency! Whoop, beep, beep, beep.
Hey, Greg. First of all, great call tonight.
Yes.
For all you guys.
Great job, Chef. Great job.
Oh,
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Yeah, without me, Evan, and Johnny Salami,
And Joe.
beautiful call tonight.
And Joe, too.
And also, just want to mention without Jason's echo in the background too. So
Yeah.
the only reason why I'm here, I just want to make sure Jason's okay.
Oh yeah.
You okay,
I'm
Jason?
fine.
Wait,
Good.
Chef Nick.
Okay.
He's okay.
So
If this was reversed,
good.
it might not be okay.
I'm glad.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got one out.
Oh,
here in the
Lordy.
bottom of the ninth. As,
How you guys doing, man?
Doing
Good.
all right. Doing all right.
360. Yeah, from one to the other.
Yeah.
It's like a space
right?
cadet from going from a rocket to a horse. So that'll
By the
bring
way,
up
you guys,
Luis Suarez.
Chef Nick, you guys got 210 views on the last stream.
Awesome.
Nice.
Love
Oh,
that.
lovely, baby.
Joe
Oh,
said that
love it.
the stream was sent out to
Love it.
over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Love it.
So we're in the bottom of the ninth. Mets have a 9-0 lead. One out, nobody on, as Tobias Myers will try and get the final two outs. Here's Luis Arise. 2-0 pitch to Arise. Swung on and grounded just foul down the first baseline. It is now 2-1 as Arise is pounding his bat into the ground like a dog wishing to get a bone. Tobias Myers doing good work out of the bullpen so far tonight. But Clay Holmes 7 shutout innings. I love to see that from him. 2-1 on Arise. This one is low. Yep.
Clay pigeon.
Yep. 3-1 on Luis Arise. Myers sets, deals right down the middle for a called strike. It is now 3-2, full count.
Hey, Michigan up 91-73 with 39 seconds left. So
Wow.
Michigan and UConn championship game. Let's go.
Nice.
Can't wait to call that on Monday night.
Yeah.
All right. 3-2 on Luis Arise. Mr. Contact. 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. Ranging over, and that'll be foul in the netting. Tyrone Taylor ran out of room, and we'll do the 3-2 once again.
This guy just does not go down easily. He is a contact hitter, great hitter, and lives up to his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3-2 once again. Myers fires, and that one is fouled away. So Rise not going down without a fight, like you just said, Evan. And we'll do the 3-2 once again. Arise tonight is 0 for 3, so let's keep him hitless, please. Thank you. 3-2 pitch on the way once again. Myers deals. Swung on, hit in the air, and that is foul again. Boy, just get out already. Come on. You're delaying the inevitable.
Yes, Travis. Michigan and UConn.
Yep. Should be a great game, Travis. 3-2 pitch. Myers about to fire his 29th pitch of the game, and that one is lined into center field. But Benj is right there to make the catch. So Arise, have a good night. You're 0 for 4. See ya. See ya tomorrow. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Mets 1 out away from getting the shutout win.
Tomorrow, maybe we'll see him in one of those canoes in the he'll be trying to get the ball and land it into the ocean.
Oh my god!
Because he certainly can't hit one out. Oh.
All right, pitch to Chapman is popped up. This should do it. Here comes Beatty, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Mets win 9-0. Mets and Yankees both get the win tonight. Love to see it. Good job by Mendoza, 2-0 with his glasses on.
Great job. Great job, Jake.
And well, thank you guys for letting me call this game. Really appreciate it. And have a good night, everybody.
You want to do a quick post game or no? Let's do a quick.
Oh yeah, we can do a post game. Yeah.
So all right. So
Hell yeah, let's do it. Since we're here.
Let's talk about that. First of all, let's go Yankees. We won. We won again, so we're 7-1. Let's go. I'm happy about that. And obviously, today's game was back and forth and high scoring. So you're going to get some of those games obviously throughout the season. You cannot shut down every team every game. So you're going to get high scoring. But kudos to the Yankees for not giving up and obviously making that comeback, and then obviously not letting down. And obviously the pitching came up clutch with Ben Harnell. So kudos to the Yankees.
They battled back. They were down 4-0 early on, but they just kept battling, and really it was fun to watch. Stanton, he went from first to home. He did a round trip around the bases. He was great. Judge, you could tell that he's coming around. He's doing better. And the whole team, they're just playing better team baseball, and it's good to see from them. Boone is making the right choices for sure.
Speaking of Stanton, do you guys like? I love the new batting stance for Stanton. He's a little more in or out, I think, and then his left feet is like this, I think, slanted. Do you like that new stance from him?
Yes, he's a little bit more closed, I think, with his stance, and he's extending his front foot out more, so he's getting a little bit more leverage, so which allows him to see the ball better and make better contact. So yes, for sure.
Chef Nick?
Absolutely. I just want to make sure that we're on World Sports Mania Entertainment and we're not simulcasted anywhere else, right?
No,
so it's only this. All right, so I want to make sure. Gotcha. No, I said my piece throughout the whole game. I don't know if anyone else wants to hear me again, but Evan might be getting bored of what I'm saying. But no, but I look just every game that whenever I have a chance to call with Evan, it's always like we're taking everything piece by piece, batter by batter, inning by inning, pitch by pitch, and it's just like this is the way it should be. It's like, look, Weathers did a terrible job. Can't really sugarcoat anything or take any positive things unless, the only thing you can take away is I hope he does better next start. I don't know if that's going to happen, but look, Marlins were up 4-0. Weathers did a terrible job. He had no control. No control of his pitches, and. Just it was the second and third inning, and a lot of people in the chat gave up, and I was a little bothered by that because it's like, how are you going to give up right now? It's like it doesn't matter if this is your passion to root for the Yankees, be and it goes for the Mets too, Jason too. It's like look, if you're gonna be a Met fan, Yankee fan all your life, and all of a sudden you're gonna quit by the third inning because they're down 4-0, is that how you're gonna live your life for the rest of the season? And look, I'm talking about for like sports, not like your personal reasons, but that's why I brought out my whole thing, my whole mantra with, why go that route? There's a lot more baseball to play. There's a lot more life of baseball to play. Anything could happen, and look what happened. It was a back and forth type of roller coaster. What a great game! What a great call on NY Yankee Mania. You have to plug it again with me, Evan, and Johnny Salami. But but it was remarkable because it was a great, unpredictable type of game that you wouldn't really see anywhere else. And it's like Bednar too. Yeah, he was a little shaky in the ninth, but he did the job. Look what happened. Big G manufactured his own runs. He went to the factory. He rebuilt his legs and he ran. Slow jogging, but he ran. Power walking, but he ran. He went from second to third to home, and he did the job. And look, it wasn't even a tie. The Marlins could have won the game, but Big G tied the game in his own. So look at what happened. You can't really count them out. 7-1 right now. What takeaways? What negative takeaways can you get from this game and the game yesterday? I want to hear that from everyone. Like what do you have? Like they didn't have any home runs? Who cares? Who cares? It's like it's always look, I always back the Yankee, not even the Yankee haters, but the Yankee type of fans that are always I don't believe it. Had your back this whole off season. Enough's enough. We're in a different season right now. So, and I always tell them pick every, and I tell everyone the same thing every day. Take every game, pick apart it. Don't always choose your battles. Don't focus on the negatives. If they win, it's a win. If it's something that you don't like, all right, you can focus on that, but don't pick it out until it's it's relevant. But like even the first game when the Yankees won, the whole team had 12 Ks, but they still won. But even when Judge didn't have a home run the first game, when he went 0 for 5, he had the home run the next game. Oh, well, the offense didn't show up more than Judge. It's just they can never be happy. So you can't please everyone. But you know what? We can all please ourselves. All right, that's a little too strong. Yeah. All right. Let me revamp that. No, you know what? I'm going to keep going with that. We could all please ourselves. Because we're at the end of the day, we're all sports fans. We're all Yankee fans. But also we tell it like it is, man. It's like I'm never going to be like, oh, just to hope for the best and shoot for the stars. No, we're seeing this live right now, and we're going to analyze this and pick apart this. If you don't like it, well, then don't like it. That's it. I'm not going to have your back unless it's a valid reason. So, but anyway, going back to this season, Yankees are looking good. I'm taking it 7-1. And I won't talk about the Mets yet. I'm going to have Jason do that. But even with the Yankees too, it's they're looking good in every way. Sure, weather sucked today. The bullpen, Duvall, he was terrible today. Great. But Aaron Judge did his part. He didn't have him to self-destruct like he did last year. They had Hedrick in. He did a good job. Hill was in today. He did a good job. Bednar, of course, did a good job. Was a little shaky, but he did his part to close it out. So I'm overall happy about Big G, what he did today. Yankee fans need to be happy 100% at least one game. Please just do that. And don't stress, because tomorrow's another day. Me and Joe are going to call that tomorrow. I hope you guys are on you guys in the chat are on a different level. It's going to be a little crazy, but whatever. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Niffin, Jason, Evan. Great day, great game. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Chef Nick, well said. We can't see you, by the way. Your screen.
Yeah. I know you couldn't hear Joe and Johnny.
You can't see me?
I can hear you, but your screen is black.
Yeah, your screen is black.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Okay.
You're definitely hearing spirits, so that's good.
It probably says device is not connected, which happened to me when I
well, I'm on my phone.
My computer here. Which is why I went on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My take. Obviously, I think Ryan Weathers' days are. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Nathan. Just to point out too, I've been on my phone the whole stream because my computer hasn't worked with StreamYard. So So I mean, I guess that was clear the whole stream, but not now.
You. So it's fine.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Okay.
I was gonna say is Ryan Weathers' days are numbered, in my opinion, because Luis Hill is gonna make his first start on August 10th. I mean, it's not August 10th, April 10th. Sorry, against the Rays. So I think he might fill in for Ryan Weathers, but we don't know the final word yet. But most likely it'll be Ryan Weathers moving out of the rotation, I think, and then Luis Hill coming in. So I don't know I don't know. All of a sudden, Ryan Weathers is struggling. He coming into spring. He had a strong spring training in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it faded away. His first start last week was okay, but he took a step back tonight, and I don't know what's going on with him. So he's got to figure out some things. But he's a good, talented pitcher. It's just I don't know, his mechanic is off for some reason. So but I'm happy that Luis Hill's coming back soon. So that's a big plus for the Yankees. But I'm happy with the way the offense provided the runs. Obviously, they had the opportunity with the bases loaded, but they didn't come through. But Bellinger hit that 2-run home run, and obviously got them going. And then they played small ball a little bit with the pass ball and creating other ways to run. And seeing Stanton run now is amazing on the base. He's like a brand new player. He's like rejuvenated with the new batting stance, and he's young. He's feeling young again, I think. And he's on a mission. So I'm happy. I'm happy for Stanton. Obviously, we had to keep him healthy, and he looks healthy too, which is big. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, and obviously the bullpen came up big. Obviously but they gave up the lead from 6-4. But Bernard came in, looked shaky, but he was able to close it down. So this win was great. Was tough, and obviously the Marlins plays us tough. This was a hard fought win, great team win, and let's sweep them for tomorrow, hopefully. So, and like Chef Nick says, you're gonna hear Chef Nick and Joe on the call tomorrow, afternoon game. So everyone, please tune in with Chef Nick and Joe. So, but Jason, I guess now to your Mets. What are your thoughts on the Mets? And
can you guys still see me?
Yeah, we can see you. Yeah.
Yep, they're good.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Mets and obviously this big win?
Oh yeah, I loved what I saw tonight all around. Pitching, the offense, everything was great. Let's start off with Clay Holmes tonight. 7 shutout innings. Ever since the first inning, he was dialed in command wise. He threw strikes. He got quick outs. He used his sweeper very well. I thought he used his off speed very well as well. He made the Giants hitters' lives very hard, which is a good sign for a pitcher. You always want to make hitters' lives hard, but I love the way he commanded the zone tonight. Got ground ball outs, got some fly outs. He got 4 strikeouts as well. So I loved what he did tonight on the mound. And of course, he saved the bullpen. Tobias Myers had the last 2 innings of the game, so he saved most of the bullpen, which is good also because we need them for tomorrow. But yeah, I loved what Clay Holmes did tonight. From the offense, oh man, a lot of guys: Carson Bench, Mark Vientos, Bo Bichette, Tyrone Taylor coming off the bench hitting a home run. Loved what I saw from him as well. Of course, with Juan Soto not in the lineup tonight, everybody else stepped up. This goes to show you that this team is relentless. I love the way that they battled up there. They didn't make it seem like it was too hard. They definitely did a good job of just making contact, getting ball on the bat there. I loved what I saw throughout the whole game from the offense. They all just did a great job of just scoring, driving and runs when they had to. I mean, they did a good job of putting the Giants away around the 6th, 7th inning when they scored the last of the 9 runs there. But Mark Vientos, I loved what I saw from him, especially 3 for 5 tonight, double, 2 runs scored, an RBI. He looks like he's back to himself. I really do. A lot of Mets fans were hard on him last year after a terrible season. He had a bad sophomore year last year, but this year is a new year for him, and especially with JD Martinez in that clubhouse, I feel that he's definitely getting good advice from Martinez, and it's paying off so far. So I love what I'm seeing from him. I love also what I'm seeing from Bo Bichette. Obviously, after that slow start to begin the season against the Pirates at home, but now he's starting to really turn himself around and get going here on the road, which is great to see. He had another RBI single tonight. Man, he is the contact king. He's the king of RBIs. He's just really good up there. So I love his approach to the plate. I love the whole offensive dynamic. And I'll shut up now. But yeah, I love what I saw. So
well said. Great points, and obviously great points from Chef Nick and Evan from the Yankees side point of view. And all of you guys did a great job. I want to give a big shout out to Evan, obviously Chef Nick and Johnny Salami for a great call, and also Joe for calling the game on YouTube Live. And shout out to Jason too for the Mets call. Keep up with the great work, everyone. Obviously tomorrow is Easter. I hope everyone enjoys their day. But you can hear the Yankee game with Chef Nick and Joe tomorrow. And shout out to Ken from The Ugly Truth. He did a great job calling the game. Also, he does a fantastic job putting out shorts and videos. So go subscribe to that channel. I'm pretty sure he might call the game tomorrow. I'm not too sure, but let's see. But continue liking, subscribing to all channels and Sean's Historian channel, and obviously our NY Sports Loudmouth with Quinn Copels, and also Nitin Sports Trust. And we're doing a lot of big things at our nation's best NIL Dream Team company. So stay tuned for that. And subscribe to this channel and also NY Yankee Mania. You see the 2 QR codes there on the screen, so please subscribe. And some programming notes. Monday, my team and I booked our client, Marcos Grunfield. He is a Boston Red Sox writer. He'll be coming on Monday. And then Wednesday, the 8th, my team and I booked pitcher Jimmy Yacobonis. He's in the Mexican League right now, but he pitched in the majors before, but he's out in the Mexican League. He'll be joining Wednesday. And then Friday, we booked Ken Davidoff. He'll be coming on Friday. So stay tuned for all those programming notes and more to come. You guys, a fantastic job as always. You guys are amazing, and yeah, thank you. And let's keep this going, guys. A lot of big things are happening here. So and good night, guys. Thank you guys in the chat. We do it for you guys, and great job of supporting obviously NY Yankee Mania and this channel, and Ken from Ugly Truth. So shout out to everyone.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, good night, guys.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.